really awful slur.
So Disney,
Straight
I
away.
realized, doing D23 this weekend, and they showed off like the live action of Stitch, and it's still like for Uncanny Valley, like it doesn't. It looks more like a cartoon than something that like would exist in your actual.
The animated was
actual-
so good though. Why?
Because we don't
Yes.
need to really make something new. People will go see it. That's really it.
You're right, Gronk. You're right.
You know your stuff, Gronk.
It's
Yeah,
one of those things.
sadly.
Cursed with knowledge. What can I say?
Yeah, it's just Disney is full of lazy asshats.
Well, I had it with Ben, so I got Ben Gronk.
I'll be right back.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay. Apparently Disney got him.
They said
Disney.
Stitch.
Well, at least he looks better than that first version of Sonic.
Oh yeah, that one was a bit rough, wasn't it?
User joined your
Yep.
channel.
But isn't the argument that like at least if that Sonic had been the one, it would have been like, okay, here's an okay kids movie versus like this would have been, it would have been so cursed. There would have been.
Right?
I think it was a fine movie, right? People like
I
that
mean, I
Sonic
haven't seen
movie.
Yeah, but no, but you swap out with the creepy Sonic.
I heard it's a movie. That's what I get from it. Like the Mario one, it's like, it's a movie.
I seen the Sonic movie. It's all right, but
I've seen it 10 times, you know, it's no biggie.
I was watching it with my nephew or
10
niece.
times.
One of them.
Ah, it's nice, man.
No, it was
Or
my
did,
niece.
or did they watch it with you?
I'm tired of watching this, Uncle.
No,
Why
I
don't
was
you
watching
have
it with my
it?
niece. My
Wait,
nephew, I don't know
wow.
if he can watch Sonic the Hedgehog.
Gronky the Hedgehog.
Because I asked my sister, and she says she doesn't like watching Sonic or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because of attitude. I went radical.
You fucking threw a flaming hot pizza at her. Shut up.
Apparently he's getting into
Don't
He-Man,
show
though.
her. Don't show her Power Rangers. They're literally teenagers with attitude. You can't.
No, that's the funny. He actually likes watching Power Rangers, the newer series, the one by Disney, I think.
I don't think Disney owns it anymore.
Who owns it now? I know Saban sold it.
I think Hasbro does, but they're trying to unload it because they're like, oh, this isn't the money making I thought it was going to be.
Well, I know like Disney had it for a bit.
They did.
They're probably
they
waiting to buy it back cheaper.
Let's see. Who owns it now? That is the question. But yeah, I actually tried to get him to watch the original one, and he said, no, this is bad. It's old.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You gotta
half
play
of
him
it
the theme
didn't
song.
sync right.
Yeah,
that'll-
you're missing
I
out.
did.
That'll hook him. That'll hook him.
Nope. He watches the one with just dinosaurs.
I mean, every other one has dinosaurs. The original ones
Yeah.
have dinosaurs.
Apparently Hasbro owns it again.
Well, no, Hasbro. I don't think I think they just own it now because they've never.
Has
Yeah, it
been.
was Saban got it again,
Bang, bang, bang.
and now it's Hasbro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out which one he's watching now. Yeah, he's watching Dino Fury.
I like that one.
Sounds cool.
My sister's it's
User joined
it's
your
not as good
channel.
as the old one.
Oh yeah, because the toys sucked and they didn't have that many robots combining.
Even up the score.
Really?
Yeah, there's only like 3 main rangers, and then like there's like 2 other ones that like fused with each other, so there's 2 Megazords, but like it's still like not a lot of Zords.
I know there's the Pink
Ninja Storm
Ranger,
was
the
goofy.
Dino Ranger,
Midget Storm?
Red Ranger.
What? I researched it. What did you
There's-
say?
apparently there's like
I would watch
Golden
that. I would
Dino
watch
Ranger.
There's
Yeah,
that
but-
one anime if you have Hulu that's like it's a Power Rangers anime, but like it's like basically about one of the Putty Patrol. Like if the one
Oh
of the-
yeah, I know which one. It's Loser Ranger.
Yeah, my brother watches it, and it's like I've seen bits of it. Like this is pretty. This looks pretty, especially if you know, like these tropes. So it's like I would watch it if I were willing to. If I had like, if I were up for giving it the time of day.
Yeah, I haven't watched the Rangers in a long time. Let's see. I think like At least of the original series, I think there's only like 2 left. Oh no, 2 died. Never mind.
Aren't you supposed to be at a birthday party for children?
It's not until 1, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be here till 12.
Are you gonna dress up as a Power Ranger?
No, I'm not.
Sonic.
Alright, well, that just means that we have exactly enough time for the real reason I brought you all in today.
I don't know.
It's for
We're
the,
having an
the
Intervention.
Borderlands movie.
Shut
Yeah,
up!
bro.
Fuck
I'll
off!
go and see it.
Fuck you!
And as soon as I get out of this stream starting soon, here we are at the Borderlands
feel like I
movie.
missed
Again, you know they knew it was gonna be a failure.
Guys, did you
because
see how much
I didn't-
money it's not making?
Yeah,
It's kinda like,
I mean,
uh,
They
as soon
don't.
as
They
saw
didn't
Kevin
advertise
Hart
for it.
and
Andrew
Jamie Lee
needed to
Curtis.
explain to me that it existed for me to even like
Cliffy
find a
B.
trailer for
Cliffy
it.
B.
There
Oh,
were
has,
some
um,
advertisements, but they were literally like a week before opening.
Yeah, but also like, why would you have Jamie Lee Curtis and freaking Kevin Hart in it? Especially Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart.
Because they're big names, they put people. Well, okay, not big names.
Because
but
you were supposed to have some like big black dude be the shooter guy, main commando dude, and then you got some old woman being the hot siren person. All right, cool, thank you.
No, that's okay. No, she plays the weird doctor.
I thought she was a siren.
No, that's
I think
the other
Lilith.
actress. Jamie
Oh,
Lee
never
Curtis
mind.
is playing Tannis, and then Lilith is
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett. Yeah. So you got a bunch of old people
Yeah, what the
and
fuck?
Kevin Hart, and then you got
Kevin
Jack
Hart?
Black who's trying his damnedest.
He's
Well, you know,
playing Claptrap.
He's trying his best.
He's trying to save Tenacious D by not saving Tenacious D. Oh, so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, that one joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the band for the Claptrap guy. Really?
Also, I've been missing. It has Blind Eyes going on rants or something.
No.
Not
No.
really bad.
Okay.
Says bad,
Uh,
which is not wrong. But
It's just more of we all know how much he hates Borderlands.
bless you, buddy.
he is enjoying it because he, even though he does, I think he was convinced for a minute that like, oh, people will finally realize that Borderlands is bad and I'll be vindicated. Like, no, people will just see
Yeah.
another.
The most important
bad
thing
video
is
game.
fucking Randy Pitch for doing crowd control in
It's
Twitter.
fucking hilarious.
I
What
saw
Bob was
the-
reading
I saw what
yesterday.
Bob posted.
Those are
Oh, I
I
so
don't think
fucking
it's just,
funny.
I don't think it's just Randy Pitchford. I think it's another dude too.
Yeah, the fucking Take
Pitchford
Two
Randy.
CEO.
Oh wow.
Come on, guys, we tried really
Don't want
hard
to tell
on this. Watch
tell
the
them, give a
movie.
little slip into their DMs and be like, you're not helping, but you're not helping.
Yeah, what was it? Less than 10 million box office and a 110 million production cost. It's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
That's
Ugh.
that's rough. Yeah.
Well,
I guess they I'm saying though they must have skipped on the advertising just to damage control because
and the writing division, and the fucking person choosing the actors. You know, I think Pitchford
They
is gonna
did
kill
do
himself.
reshoots for that too.
No, that's the worst thing too.
That'd
It's
be-
not even a good action movie either, apparently.
The premise is easy to make a good film, but they fucked up so bad.
Just
it's
have
probably like all like cartoony CGI-ing.
Big Vault. Need to open it.
Wax
There's
I-
other people
I-
that want to open
I
Vault.
was
That's like-
watching. I was
Amazon?
watching Critical's spoiler
Oh, his
filled.
moist meter. Like,
Yeah, well, he didn't do like official one. He was just in a hotel with all of his buddies, and they were rating it. But he actually wrote down some of the lines, and they have some straight up like. It's not the equivalent of a Marvel, like he's right behind me, isn't he? But it was the equivalent of like, you in what army, kind of thing. So he was making fun of the script, saying it might have been AI generated.
Go suck on a spike, Jesus.
Tales of the Borderlands is a. Dude, just go watch someone play that. You'll get
Well,
a
that
better
because it wasn't even written by Gearbox.
You'll get a better experience then.
It was pretty fun. I played it only once, but I remember liking Borderlands.
At least the first one.
I like
I
up
didn't
until
even realize there
I think
was a
the
second
third
one.
one.
There is one, and it feels it's more Borderlands humor
Okay, well,
by the looks of it.
It got really bad at one point where there was two like zany and stupid, and like this is kind of cringe.
What if I told you guys this whole campaign's plot was just derived from Borderlands? It wouldn't make
Hey,
any
Randy
sense.
Pitchford,
Everyone
help
get
me.
fart on Adam's door.
Alright.
No, I'll just send him like things of lightning.
What the fuck?
Out of context, it sounds like you're gonna like thunderstrike me. I'm gonna continue with that mindset, so.
Gronk just
Oh
has that
no,
power.
I'm just gonna send bigger and bigger cutouts of lightning to your house.
Wrong, the shipping and handling is gonna break your fucking bank.
It's gonna cost you more.
Yeah, like, even if it's a cardboard box.
Nah, dang it.
Like the Key and Peele sketch, he's gonna send him lightning in a bottle, and it's like,
Lightning in a bottle.
Nah, it's the Final Fantasy character.
And then Grom could also have to figure out where I live, which realistically speaking, I think there's more likely chance that I find a leprechaun in my
Henry.
lucky
I need your help.
Who?
Henry.
you might
Henry.
be able, depending on the context, you might be able to convince him.
Yeah, he's also gunning for Adam right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a contest of who can mail the most farts, apparently.
I mean, Henry's got like easy access.
Oh, speaking of that, my sister actually got my mom with the fart in a bottle when we were kids.
Wow.
Alright. Thanks, Gronk.
You're welcome. Random stories from my childhood.
All right, we're gonna kick this D&D thing off now. I reckon.
Alright, Gronk, you can go ahead and sit there like a good boy.
Do I get a candy?
You don't get any more candy, Gronk. You have organ problems.
It's not wrong.
I never said which ones.
Implied.
It's implied.
Yeah, I got several.
Because the implications. She would, of course,
Anyone
have
want
sex
a
with me
kidney?
because of the
It's got little
implications.
stones in it.
Comes with textures.
What?
Rocks.
It's foul.
Calcium, calcium, calcium.
Alright. Today is Sunday. We're playing Frost Campaign for the 162nd time. And some of you people wrote things about 161. So let's get into that. Let's go all the way up to 161. Now, Dan, you changed your profile image.
I did.
So I am not used to seeing this, so I almost skipped over you because I thought, like, what is this thing that I'm looking at? But then yeah, it's Dan in real life, yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and find 161 Baldwin at 10:36 a.m. on the 7th, which is a Wednesday, hump day. So it reads as the follows. Following, hold on. Radio filter.
161. The Nervous Fellas. Barrett kept the league on track as we made preparations for the Fent descent. I don't like that phrase. So, you know all spiders, right? What do you mean, you people? Spider fingers for the spider god, runes for the rune guy, and wild magic surges for the idiots that misused a lead box one time. Edited twice. This one is the rats that says, yeah, I smoke weed, warped stone, and then the other letters are left unfilled, followed by a very mischievous looking rat with a hood. Makes him look like a gutter runner.
It's like a little luchador.
That's supposed to be a gutter runner, but if
I
it's
thought
not,
it was a good runner too.
if not, then I've also seen this rat with Jewish attire. He's rubbing his hands together. So they put a yarmulke on him. That's all I got to say.
Oh no.
But that's not this time. Kirsten posted about a pineapple shield.
I saw that.
I will consider it as the funny item, but realistically speaking, it will have +0 to defense versus physical attacks, and you only get the fire resistance. That's it. This is S ellipses for Alec, because I have stream mode on, because I keep forgetting to turn that off. 161, Spelunked. Varys tries to instill the lesson of working smarter, not harder. The League trudges underground with a metal box, coincidentally dealing with the consequences of their last metal box. They meet a spider of the non-ethereal, non-friendly variety, and it gets a little handsy. Andrew, the good sport, still posted a recap, despite knowing full well that he's not going to be here right now. He could be in the chat as we speak this very moment. Is this Andrew in here with us? I just see those guys. Alright, 161, Human Slinky Factory. Not to be confused with Human Centipede. Kind of correlates. In a reversal of roles, Dauntless protects Grandma Zen from strangers, purported to be couriers. The League gets access to the underground. Nightmare fuel ensues as we encounter unwound people. Krios hears voices, and bugs can't get the jump on us, and we proceed to stop them. Next is Henry's with the gift collage, 161. The League sneaks. I would like a car that has a sneak function like that. Alternatively, those old school ones that have the wheel in the back that helps you parallel park, because I'm Asian and I can't drive.
It's not your job to fight stereotypes, Adam.
Well, if I had a smaller car, it's just I've had SUVs my whole life, so
American issue.
I got more junk in the trunk, alright?
The skill
Well,
issue.
yeah, but they give you the free 10-gallon hat. You kind of have to get them.
It is a tempting offer.
Spider Minions, unraveling some small animated big-headed 3D guy, and Kalos beating up the spider with a rock. So, we're currently in the very first couple of rooms of the newly renamed into Henry Stop Reading This. It used to be Fenrir Expedition Part 1, but you guys kept looking at the top right corner despite my protests. And the Part 1 thing tipped you off to potentially more. Reasonably speaking, I could do that for every dungeon, and you wouldn't know how many parts I have planned. It could stop at 1, for all you know.
You should throw like a part 50 just to really scare us.
Yeah, it's like that pig thing where you write 1, 2, 4, and release the pigs into a location so that it's assumed that there's a third one. And you never find it because it doesn't exist. But, descending down here, this entire zone is laden with heavy magical radiation, meaning that anyone who is not, or anyone who is magically irradiated, I just get to fuck with you whenever I want while you're down here. I'll try to temper my use of it, but that's literally not, that's true, that's not true.
You fucking liar, you fucking fibber.
But as soon as you get down into this mine shaft that leads into the Fenrir expedition, or just number 5 for the locals, you notice that there are a series of dwarf miners, the ones that dig up rocks, not the ones that are underage, who have had all of their blood vessels ripped out of their bodies and turned into makeshift spiderweb tripwire puppet string thingies by a certain eldritch horror that I made up called Crimson Corpse Spider. A large, non-ethereal spider with hair like a tarantula if you replaced all of the hairs with fingers.
Kill it.
It's dead already. But with that, you hear several of its webs suddenly splattering in extra parts of the dungeon, essentially saying that these parts are now unlocked. While you could have gone through them before, you suspected that would have been an early warning system, and now that the spider's dead, you can't ask it. But, 2 combat encounters, technically 1 big one, with some centipedes, the spiders, and some of its puppets. There are many junctions for you to explore around here, none of which are really pointing in any kind of direction saying this is definitely the way forward. Some of them have tracks for the mining expedition to get extra debris out of the way as they look for was essentially mostly diamond quartz and other precious materials. Now, this particular mine shaft was completely cut off, boarded up, and reasonably speaking should have no new people coming down here, so it's assumed that anyone down here would have been trapped for at least a decade, give or take a few months. But having put them to rest, presumably, especially since you realize that all of them were kept on life support, none of the people who have had their blood vessels removed, they didn't die. They were just held in horrific suspended animation while a spider used their bodies as doorbells. But with that out of the way, you cleared out this room. There was some treasures, some potions and acids and whatnot. For the most part, this common room that had some supplies around here has been thoroughly looted last session. There were some oils, some potions, and some random minor knickknacks. But, reasonably speaking, this current expedition room is fully looted. Of course, there are more rooms to delve into, and we'll try to get through a few of them today. We're not going to go for a full 7 hours session. We have 2 players going to step away before we usually get to that part, so I'm thinking maybe a 3 to 4 hour session. And then I also have a 5-page essay that I need to write that's due in 12 hours.
I thought you tell us we had to write a fucking 5-page essay.
I mean, you could help, but it wouldn't really...
Oh, dude, you'd fail so quick as soon as I gave you my head.
Well, as long as it fills in the 5 pages, I think I'll be fine. For
Dude,
some
write
reason...
chocolate on it, chocolate.
On the computer? But yeah, I feel like this professor has not really given too much of a flying fuck. It's actually probably the worst class I've ever taken in my whole college history, but I won't go into fine detail.
Adam, what if he watches this stream and finds out?
Well, I'll write it. If they have like a Q&A, because they have a thing like, oh, how did we do this semester? I will tear them a new asshole, because this one course was the worst one I've ever taken. The short answer is, generally speaking, online classes are very much like, here's the stuff, teach yourself. But this one was like the epitome of, here's the stuff, I won't help you at all, do it yourself. And the assignments were basically like, alright, here's some stuff that's on the internet, learn how to use it, I won't help you, I'll grade you though. Why am I paying you fucking $3,000 a semester for you to sit there and just look at how I learned how to use Facebook? But it's an advanced credit, by the way. I'm just stupid. Alright, well, that's enough of my rant. So let me go ahead and summon you guys in.
What was I gonna say? We cut some fingers off of this dead spider. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's not what Adam was getting at, but I also would like to grab a handful of them.
I have
for myself.
50 of them in a little jar.
I'm gonna take a few. I'm gonna take a couple for myself. Just like I said, I don't think what I'm thinking. I had a thought after we finished, and I don't know if this is. I don't think this is what Adam was getting at, but just in case they're not.
Yeah, so the spider itself has actually pretty mundane venom glands. It doesn't have anything crazy, like it turns you into a pile of fingers when you die when it bites you. I could have done that, but realistically speaking, that's... Yeah,
where
it
you
is.
get bitten, little fingers start appearing where you were bit. Like...
Voice, by the way.
No! You
Oh,
can see how long we could have gone.
Thanks,
That's
Greg.
Greg, the real homie.
I don't know, he said he'd fart on you, so I don't know.
I didn't say fart on him.
No, he was questioning the fart.
Yeah.
Alright, so Dan, official bus underthrower. But in either case,
Busser?
yeah, bussin'.
I'm bussing.
So yeah, the spider's venom is actually pretty mundane, but with, I believe Varus was doing a check, and the roll determined that while the venom was not crazy, there is something with the fingies. Now the fingers themselves aren't literal human fingers. They mimic them on the exterior. They don't have any bones, so they're kind of like jelly. and the fingernails are not made of actual fingernail material, but they're kind of just painted on. And yeah, they still don't look right, and if you get closer you can kind of see the facade, but at a distance it does look like a pile of fingers in spider form, which the only way I could probably make that worse if it cackled like an old lady when it moved or something.
Or like jittered, like in a wrong way.
Either that, or like every time it moves its leg, it sounds like styrofoam scratching against each other, which is
It
awful.
did the stanky leg every time.
Good, yeah. And then when it kills you, it dabs on you or something.
He's a millennial.
Well, they
I mean,
did
we-
replace one of the
we are
worksheets in my work, and they changed one of the image to someone dabbing, so it's really a product of its time now.
You winced at that.
I did. I was gonna take a picture of it, but I was at work, and I didn't want my boss to be like, "Why are you taking pictures of the worksheets? You're gonna sell."
Fucking lame.
I got some questions, buddy, about my web attack. If you have.
About
Yeah.
dabbing.
So, does the web attack from Laszlo use my DC?
It is your dex scaling, because it's technically a ranged attack.
Okay. Awesome. And what else is there?
Oh, yeah. So this room is completely looted, by the way. So
Does only Dauntless get the psychic resistance because he's brain buddied, or is it the brain buddy E get them as well?
well, Dauntless took the
Aboleth one, yeah. I'm just does that psychic resistance only go to the person that took it?
the
Not all
person.
they
Well, the brain buddy thing is. Did both of you take it?
No.
So he
I
took
was-
brain buddy, but you took.
I took the boost, like the dragon.
No, it's only the brain buddy
Cool. Just want to check.
starting point.
Other things, just a bit of house cleaning for everyone. But you may not have these written down, so I just want to check with you lot. Kalos, you have 2 shield scrolls,
Yes.
and you still have all of the equipment we used to heist the Hacker Fates University. One really important thing here, because it's like a mine, you've got that key that unlocks any mundane lock.
Mhm.
So it might save you from using like other tools and resources. Dauntless has 2 scrolls. He's not here. Varys has the Spear of the Zipline. And what else? We've got quartz arrows. I remember we
I
bought
got
a lot of
shit ton
those.
of quartz arrows.
Yeah, and Kalos, you have some as
Yeah,
well.
I got.
I think I
have some.
almost used one, but like then you guys cleared them out. Like, alright, I'll-
Zip, we bought some potions. You get a superior healing potion. What else was there? Just to check. I've got that catnap scroll that was made, so if we need that eventually, we can use it. Don't forget, fellas, Staff of Cringing is in my possession. So if we think it's useful to use, it's not attunement, so just make someone cringe, real bad. Yeah, that was everything. I just wanted to make sure that we knew that we had all these items. They're like some of the more prominent ones. Cool stuff.
Cool. As we were doing all of this, could I have taken a couple minutes and repaired Krios, DM?
What time frame is that?
5 minutes.
Can everyone sit down for 5 minutes while he recombobulates the Krios, or are you all too ADHD to sit still?
Krios is one of the gang. We sent him through the door. We'll wait for Krios.
We put him
Yeah, I'm
through
just gonna wake
asbestos.
up in the duffel bag. I assume you put Zip in when he's not there.
Maybe you fell from above. Like there's like a certain mine shaft in Gothmagek that you just fell through.
Right
Yeah,
outside the
tripped
spread
down, yeah.
eagle. He just
Yeah,
just
he fell
trips
down a
over.
hole. Like whoa!
Fell in a different hole, yeah.
Yeah, wrong hole, he says as he descends in he comes out the bottom of this little fire exit down here. This little furnace. There he is. Get man of debauchery.
So you sit down for 5 minutes. As you guys wait for Krios to be recombobulated, there are many sounds that permeate this room, echoing from elsewhere in the mine. It doesn't sound like anything, I would say, miner related. It does not sound like pickaxes hitting stone. Nor does it sound like what you assume dwarves would do down here and sing a merry tune while they go about their labors. It sounds more like slightly rhythmic tap dancing, which is rhythmic in itself, but it's someone who is tone deaf
Ooh.
to tap dancing.
Could we listen out to see how far away we may be able to think that is, or is it difficult within a mine?
Within the acoustics of this mine, it could be right next to you, it could be several hallways down.
Okay.
But generally speaking, it denotes that you are not here alone.
Present breakdancers.
Well, Krios is back up to snuff. We polished out those scratches and are ready to leave. Watch the webs on your way out, as well as the acid on the floor. Isn't going to go away anytime soon. You of course have multiple ways you can go. From here, you can exit the north door towards more of the mine. You could also double back and go to just right after the centipede, and where there was a blood web barrier going off to the south, using the compass in the bottom left.
Well, that
Oh, yeah.
door, the door that's open near where my little summer rats was, I think was where I was the other side of. Because we were going to follow the track, I think, and then I doubled back through it using the pole.
So, do we keep on chugging on?
I think so.
Keep
Are we
on.
gonna do a gamer thing and try to 100% and go back to the door that was...
I don't mind. Yes, do that.
Gonna read us
I would-
85% for the rest of your lives.
Laszlo says to Varys, "I think that's a good idea. We heard all those splats, and it might have been them dying, given their flayed nature."
Do you want to take a peek at that door that we passed that was...
Yeah,
up?
see if it's open. Are we doing the dungeon movement? So
Well, anytime you guys are in a dungeon, we're doing dungeon movement, so
okay.
be aware of where your allies are, because if they stumble upon something and you are several rooms away, you'll have to run.
Okay. I don't think Pat is on.
I see that he is not.
I can't move him either.
I have no idea where I am.
You
yeah,
are-
anywhere.
Press your picture and it'll tell you. For context, Greg, you see this?
Do I blend in? Oh, I blend in.
There's a mine shaft, like a sort of vertical structure towards the east. That's where we've come from. So just to give you an idea of the direction we're exploring. And yeah, in front of you here should now just be like a corpse, not blocking the way.
Yes, it's fallen away into a bloody pile. His blood vessels turned into nothing more than sinew that is curled up on the floor like blood-red yarn. And
Whoa.
Can Big Legs not fit in here?
I'd like to be sneaky as we proceed, and I'm gonna sneak along the wall here, hopefully.
He
is it
said-
dark in here?
it is very dark, with the exception of these lit sconces.
Oh, Laszlo has gotten a 23 on his sneak check.
And these sconces give off bright light at 15 feet. So,
My eyes.
it's about this big.
I might have to be Bat Monkey in here.
I don't
But
think...
I don't know how big.
I don't know if I have a mini for Bat Monkey.
Is that an actual thing?
Adam, you don't even have that ready. To
Well, I'm pretty much Batman in monkey form.
You can be Giant Bunky, Dr. Bananas.
Batman. Could be Banana Man.
So you gotta change your size to...
Oh, there he is!
What
He's
the-
back!
Wait, isn't Giant Ape a 3x3?
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know if I could fit in here. That's why,
I struggled to
didn't
fit in here as my other size, so yeah,
that's why
probably
I'm
not.
like,
Everyone else has got very good. You've got dark vision, you're a goblin.
yeah.
So it's fine, I reckon.
I reckon.
We got a cat with like crazy sight, so I'm gonna, with my 23, I'm gonna just sneak up ahead, I'm going to be skedaddling along the walls. I don't know if I can. Status? No, I can't enable flying. But again.
No, that was me.
Yeah.
Stop taking
It's
credit
like
for what I do.
First, it was the begging on the statue.
You see the
kind of rocks?
tracks. The rocks themselves are glowy.
Good.
But are you a geologist?
I'm not.
Hmm.
But I point it out to the group.
Our resident geologist.
He's here. I don't know if
Rock
Pat's
Master's not
actually here.
Not especially a geologist, but I do know about rocks and
lore.
dwarven
No,
rocks.
Rock.
Lord.
I thought you weren't going to be here this week.
I don't have to leave until.
Henry, you're hallucinating. Pat's not here.
I'm not here.
Henry,
I'm a
that's
figment
not
of
even
your-
real.
I'm a figment of your imagination.
All of the pigeon noises were just in my
Henry,
head.
it's not your fault,
Pat
alright?
is a pigeon.
Let him go.
He's the rock dove
Intelligence.
outside your door,
Yeah,
outside your
yeah.
window, Henry.
That makes a lot of sense now.
Sorry, what was that total on the rock lore?
I believe rock lore gives me proficiency for intelligence. So what would it be? Plus.
Don't you get expertise? Isn't that what rock lore is?
Oh. Got to write it down because it's so you. Hold on.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say about
Lore.
rock lore?
Rock lore.
That's not what it's called. It's stone cunning. If you just search rock lore, you'll never find it, but it's
Oh, do I
technically
have
called
under
stone cunning.
Oh yes, I do. Oh no, it is expertise. So it's okay.
Holy
so double
shit.
proficiency, So
It's stronger with age.
yeah. So it will be plus 16.
Fuck.
Rock lore.
Look.
Rock lore.
Woo! He's the rock guy.
Alright.
Taste the
30.
floor.
So, with a hefty 30 in stone cunning, not as catchy as rock lore, but just for the sake of us remembering what it's actually called sometimes, you have found a small dilapidated pile of extremely degraded diamond quartz. It has gone through several half-life cycles and is nothing more than a lamp. It is, for all intents and purposes of magical artificing and enchanting, as useless as a regular rock.
Single tear down Callus's head.
No, I'm fine. My addiction has gone away.
Well,
That's what they all say.
Shut the fuck up. You
Like
fucking
sniffing
spider.
He's sniffing a crack rock right
You
now.
know, we make the comparison to Walter White, but his meth was blue.
Jesse.
but
It's all about me.
on top of that, though, you do recall something about diamond quartz, is that when it is still buried within its normal place, it actually regenerates its magical radiation over time. Now, while it does take several decades for any small amount to be recouped, fractions of a fraction, so to speak, something around here is probably draining its magical radiation, even though it's still housed within its birthplace.
Does this room corridor run have any signs of like grey seer destroying a load of dwarfs like we were told about? Is there any, like, signs
Well,
of a scuffle? Like you said, it degrades stuff in like big attacks to kill people.
I'm glad you asked, pile of spiders. Would you kindly use your many spider eyes to perceive?
I will do that. 23 for me.
There is a series of things along the tracks that you notice, along the surface of the metal parts and the surface of the rocks in the immediate vicinity. Upon closer inspection, the metal is warped, as if it has been melted in a great furnace. Not to the point of liquefaction, but more like when a radioactive bomb goes off in Hiroshima kind of thing. Or how jet fuel melts steel beams, that kind of thing. It's still kind of in the same location it would have been, but it got melted in several locations in a particular radius. It is, generally speaking, all of the train tracks in this bubble that I'm making.
Oh, okay.
And the surface of the rocks have a layer of sediment on them that is not dust, especially since it has a slight turquoise blue hue to it, not unlike that of diamond quartz. Almost as if someone like turned it into dust and sprinkled it over like Jimmy's.
Oh, I want like pocket sand for like Dale Gribble attack. Like
Well, yeah, it kind of makes it seem not as
that's
dangerous.
Terrifying. That's fucking terrifying. Yeah, that's just scary stuff. Turquoise.
No, DM, I'm sure, yeah, pocket sand's horrifying, yeah. But it is a small dusting across the surface of most of the rocks around here. I would hazard you to not snort it like cocaine, please.
This is not meth, or whatever he says.
I'm gonna crack the
It's funny you
diamond
say
quartz on my
crack.
head and just.
It's going to tear your sinuses.
You shut
Ooh.
up, alright? Science, bitch.
He licks it.
Ow.
I let the group know through the network that this is likely the signs of a maybe more of a crack enthusiast, a diamond quartz user down here has utilized it to attack people. There's no like red schmears or like the sort of outline of a dwarf that's like been
Like the Hiroshima.
like the Hiroshima. Labs.
Oddly enough, no.
Okay.
Maybe it's a different kind of explosion.
Completely atomized them. Okay, that being said, I say to the group, we can follow the tracks or see what's on the right.
What's on the right, DM?
Well, that goes off of the tracks, and I'll have you know that I must toggle the hidden zone. So wait just a moment, Sally. A hallway, with a door on the left. The door itself is made of wood, but it has a giant splintering gash diagonally across, as if something on your side of the door was trying to get in, but was unable to do so, as it remains closed.
Does the gash actually penetrate the door? Can you is it can you see through, or did it not go that deep that you could actually?
As keeping with fine dwarven craftsmanship, it does not penetrate the door all the way through. It probably, judging by the depth of it, got somewhere around 70 to 80% of the way through before the attacker stopped.
Are the hinges on our side or their side?
On the interior, saying that this might be a push door.
Damn it. My nemesis. Check
Well
for traps.
designed doors.
A door trapper is maybe within this hallway, but let's go ahead and check for them first, as I scroll to look for funny memes. That's what I do when you guys are rolling, by the way.
34.
There are no traps, but something on the other side, a slight amount of resistance, tells you that this is not only locked, but barricaded.
Oh,
Let the
the
guys
doors
know.
must be waiting there.
I mean, if we go busting in the door and the other people hear it,
Well, there's
well, it's kind of loud, I'd say, and we're probably gonna attract too much attention.
I respond in the network saying it's probably been like 15. It's been a couple of years, 5 years or so, right? So anything down here is going to be bad. Assume that it's compromised. If we,
So bust under there.
I mean, if it's you said it was barricaded, so
Yeah,
I'm assuming that
probably
means you're
not,
not gonna be able to push.
we can make note of its location and see if we can find another way in. Ooh, do you want to proceed down the corridor?
Who's this
As we walk
corridor?
away from the door, I'm just gonna write on it sus door. I think.
Wow. Going past the sus door. Continuing
Zip,
down the
catch up.
hallway.
I say in the network, Zip. You're lagging behind.
No, zip, zan, zippy zap, zip, catch up.
Dip, dive, duck,
Yep.
dodge, and
So,
dodge.
hold on, I got disconnected from the game, and I was trying to join back real quick before.
I'm pressing
Wow,
summon.
Adam just wow.
I'm clicking summon as fast as I can.
Just wow.
You don't play WoW in here, alright? Actually, no, Greg does.
He's the WoW guy.
Yeah, it depends.
Ah,
Stuck
at,
over here again.
at the end of the hallway, more... Oh wait, the door's inside the hidden zone, hold on.
No.
More door. Get it?
Wow.
Like Lord of the Rings, guys?
Speak friend and enter.
Jeez.
Dude, there's a fucking... How I sleep on my bed.
Dead?
Mini zip, no.
You
You-
squish two twin dreads together and you just lay across them diagonally.
Yeah.
You come
I didn't realize
across
it
a
very well.
large double door. It reads as a plaque above the door frame. Foreman's quarters.
Oh shit, guys.
There's 4 men in here.
It's a 4-man.
Could be worse. Could read as foreskin quarters.
These monsters.
Just 4 quarters of skin.
Yes,
the-
what I mean, yeah.
You know the deal, DM.
I don't know what you're talking about, player Kalos.
You know the rules when we're in the
Oh, he said it, Adam.
That's
No,
that guy lost.
Begrudgingly, he's
He-
dead.
He's not.
He's in here, dead.
I don't think he's dead, but I think he is.
He's more probably on the rat side.
15 minutes of fame are gone.
You know what they say, Adam.
21 for traps on the door.
This one is also barricaded, locked, and potentially has 4 men in there.
Fuck. We can't get in, guys. We can't join the orgy. Let's go. Are the doors flush?
While you are in a mine, and you would expect some parts of it to be rough, the dwarven architects made it so that not even a rat could squeeze in through these, so that rats couldn't squeeze through because they're at a war against rats.
God damn it. Why
There are
so-
signs of struggle, as the side of your door is covered in a variety of scratches. Not quite the large gash that you saw on the previous door, but almost as if something or someone was clawing at them with their bare hands, trying to get in, but being left on red.
Does it look humanoid or rat-like?
You need to make nature check for that, young squire.
Young Spedire.
Nincompoop.
I'll give him assistance on that.
Okay,
Thank you. I got the same roll twice. 8.
amazing. They are scratch marks from a thing with hands.
Curious.
Or paws. Or...
But they might have not wanted people coming in here, especially rats.
It could have
If-
been like
if there's, like,
something-
structural
something happened and
information.
They probably tried to hold up in here. Whatever happened, they tried to hide. It's what if it's barricaded? That's what I'm.
Maybe,
first guess.
or they wanted to stop rats from getting in and getting like information about the mine. Like,
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
to barricade it from the inside, you would have had to stay in the inside. So
yeah,
You know, I know
can
that.
slip through the door one time, but like I don't know how. Like, just because. But
but we're not here to see the history of this mine, are we?
yeah,
We're-
so I don't know. If, like, it's only the one time I can do it though. So like, I don't
Don't-
know if you
maybe
support-
save on that. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to head back to the main bit? And
Well, if it is a foreman's quarters, right? So the odds of there being like some sort of map of what they saw as of whenever this happened is probably higher.
I like a chance of it being in there.
Yeah, like a chance of a map of this mine. At least
Maybe.
like we can have a sort of like this corridor is the long ass corridor. or like that.
Sure. Okay.
But we would have to bust through the door, and I kind of don't want to use your thingy there, Varys. Do we wanna try to see if me and Krios can fucking just push it in, see if we can move the debris?
That'd be
We'll
quite
put a
loud,
shit ton
right?
of noise, yeah.
I mean,
We
we
will-
already
yeah.
set off alarms, so like
Yeah.
and we killed.
And
our
it was weird
barricade
sounds
man.
when you were repairing, Krios.
Technically, those are just ding ding dings, and then what's that? Tightening of bolts. So it wouldn't make that much noise.
Let's just screw it from the hinges.
Well, are
I'd-
there even
I'd-
exposed parts for you,
Yeah.
or is it just flush entirely?
I'm assuming it's on the inside, right? Yeah.
We could light
That's
it on
correct.
fire.
Stone? Is it stone door or wooden?
The
a
doors
wooden
are
door.
wood. So it is possible.
Could be a
Set a
beaver.
fire in this confined location.
I was also thinking about doing something like that.
Oh, you guys need to breathe? Ooh, it sucks.
So what are we thinking?
If you think there's a map in there, might be a good thing. Might be useful. That's my vote.
Yeah.
Because we don't know, we have a rough idea of where we gotta go, but not like a better idea. You know, not like a, this is the structure of the mine, and this leads here, and this is that. Especially if rats have taken over, or other spiders, it may give us an idea of where some of the focus, where they may be, holding up. Yeah, that's my vote. I don't know what the rest of you think.
Yeah, we should get it down, but I'm just trying to figure what way to do it.
Like I said, I could get in there if you really are that set on getting in. It's just
But we don't know what's in there. so-
moving the barricade. I mean, if it's something hostile, I can get out really quick too. But it's like, yeah, I can. But
I think we should use Kalos's idea first, because that your moves of being able to go through might be useful for something bigger later on.
yeah.
Like maybe there's a bigger door or something.
Very well. How does the League proceed with getting through this mundane door? Barricaded with furniture. Level 18 characters, by the way.
Me and Krios will just just bash shoulders in.
Whoa. Strong guys.
And
You don't-
Zip will be there to help,
Could I-
even though I'm not rolling, because it won't do much.
Can you pat me in the ass and?
Oh, I guess I could give you guidance.
There
Alright.
you go. Alright.
You can just give me a little butt tap,
Kalos,
I'll,
it might be locked.
DM, is it locked?
Ah, yes, it is.
User entered your channel.
Use that key.
I'm gonna take out that key.
I was gonna say you'll be there forever. Fucking hit that thing.
As you whip out the magical key that unlocks all mundane doors, you are now putting Zen out of a job. Congratulations.
So I patted his butt for nothing.
Well,
Hold
the
on,
butt
pat my ass
pat
one
could
more
come
time.
for the actual pushing barricade
1,000
part.
slaps or whatever that thing from SpongeBob.
Oh, the 2-mile spanking machine.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why Squidward was the first one to get in line, but
Well, says a lot about Squidward.
he doesn't wear pants either, so he's like, it's bare.
Direct contact.
Maybe he just, likes to get his ass being smacked. Why are we kink shaming here, guys?
Because it's
not
a
safe here?
cartoon for children. It's kind of weird. So, while the lock has been disengaged, pushing the door, you feel great resistance from furniture that has been piled up. It has a decent amount of weight behind it, and while you are strong, you'll need to still roll for it.
No.
With dice.
We just do it.
With dice,
We just do it.
We just do it.
Wow.
Did you pat my ass there, Zach? Pat my ass real quick. Alright, cool.
Touch it, is that okay?
I require you to use
Pancho.
strength.
No, I'm gonna use my intelligence, bro.
Ah, that's when you beat your head against the door until your brain matter spills out of your nostrils.
You're writing an equation on that door, nerd. Huh?
No.
What if you just did 2 times 0 on it and that actually like deletes the door because anything times 0 is nothing?
No clip on the door.
Right on the door at times.
Barris has got no clip ability. You've got like unweld.
Total 26.
You begin to tackle into the door. Splinters coming off in many different directions. People in the crossfire includes Krios and the guy who just touched your butt. After a while, it leaves a cantaloupe-sized hole where your shoulder bash was, and you can see that there's a pile of 2 tables and 3 chairs being propped up against, preventing entryway. So you can...
I know time.
It's my time.
I breached through the hole. Can I try to breach through the hole?
Yeah, just a hole. Just watch for the splinters there, buddy.
What do I see in this room when I'm in? Is there any evil?
Well...
There's just evil in the corner.
Evil! It says it.
Well, as the pile of spiders crawls through the hole, leaving your friends on the other side to continue cracking the door, hopefully not dislocating any shoulders, you see a gruesome sight of 2, not 4, dead bodies in advanced states of decay.
They're dead, guys. And as I'm gonna start moving the furniture.
I would
Not as a
recommend
swarm.
Yeah, okay.
As a big guy!
Look at my ass. My ass just moves.
I start skedaddling the furniture out of the way to hopefully clear the path.
Laszlo begins to move the furniture. It is very easy going, being on this side of the door, and soon enough your friends are free to enter as soon as I click this
door
open.
Oh.
Is this?
I'm doing a little dance.
Is this lantern on our immediate left lit like the others, or is it out?
Oddly enough, all the lanterns you find in this area are indeed lit.
Could I inspect them?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was gonna say someone check them real quick. Like,
Are they quartz?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Whoa, plus 11 to this. 29.
These have a rune of ever-burning fire.
Ooh.
It's something that Master Gautier would have probably done so that these things don't go out. If you want one, they're free to take.
I unhinge this one as a swarm of spiders, and I'll pass it to Zip. You could take this one here.
There are actually multiple in this room if you guys want to just take them, like one each.
You've been a good boy. You can have this one. DM, I see that there's a shit ton of a couple of chests here.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go one by one checking for traps.
I can't move my rat swarm. Oh.
Have you considered turning your on?
There's a red book.
Have you considered stop being a bitch and just open the chest? I thought you were gonna say just open the chest.
I learned my
I didn't know there was a
last
pussy
time.
here.
Ooh.
No, I'm joking. Adam is devious.
I didn't realize
Thank
it
you.
was Be a Bitch Day.
It's August 11th, so it is Be a Bitch Day.
It's the month of cool guys, actually.
Well, let's search what holidays are on.
Yeah, what holiday is today?
We have Son
Chad
and
Day.
Daughter Day, Chad
Uh-oh.
Day, the country of Chad, not like the name Chad. Gay Uncle's Day, Hip Hop
Hulk
Day.
Hogan's birthday, and Joe Rogan. Holy shit, Adam!
Whoa.
It really is. It really is rough.
It's the
They-
opposite.
So wait, they have to share a day with Gay Uncle's Day? Oh,
And also
Hulk
Chris
Hogan,
Hemsworth
Yeah. I think so.
and
Hell yeah, brother, or whatever he says.
National Face Mask Day. Alright, everyone face mask
Who
up.
fucking comes up with shit?
I don't know.
Anyone could just go. We could just go online and say right now it's fucking Gronk Day.
I would be for that. I'd sign that petition. Well,
Anyway, I'm in now, Adam.
okay. Summoning time.
I'm in.
Kalos is being cautious. Checking the room for traps, you notice that they all have rudimentary padlocks on all of the chests. As for the trapping mechanisms, none to be found, just a padlock of dwarven design.
I assume I could just breathe on it and it'll open.
Yes,
Assuming it's not. Oh, he's checked the traps already, right?
he's checking for traps, but you just find the locks.
Okay. I'll wait for him to finish.
Then,
Yep.
what does the cover of this red book say? Well, you know, in the interim, after we've heard what Kalos has done, over near these swarm of rats.
The traps check is 24.
It's clear, if you don't count the padlock.
Alright. I'm gonna take that cool key that I was given for mundane locks and just...
It pops open with a resounding click. Hinges are not rusted over at all, and everything is free to loot. There's also that's red book on the thingy, and Zip is standing on a pile of papers. If you were to look down, they are notes, presumably written by the foreman, that you're getting your dirty boot prints on.
Huh.
Oh, attaches to his foot.
Is this door over here barricaded too, or is it just?
That one I just haven't put furniture on it, yes, but it is barricaded. But you can remove it easily from your guys' side.
Alright.
So,
Who
what is
has
the
the-
order of
the-
operations here, gentlemen?
Let's do all the stuff that Callus has rolled for.
Yeah, the chest stuff.
I'll loot all of the chests and then check the room.
Like a gremlin, he goes through all the chests, popping them open with his magical opens all mundane locks. It is quick and efficient, and as soon as you release the locking mechanisms, everything is a bountiful harvest of precious minerals and metals in raw, uncut forms. So, the total count is going to be a rough approximation of the raw materials once they are cut. Generally speaking, most places don't like to buy them uncut because it makes it easier to hide imperfections within the gems. So this is a rough estimation of a range of plus or minus 25% retail value. Now, of course, when you guys sell things, unless you are a actual merchant yourself, also don't get the full asking price for things unless you set up a store, get officiated with a guild, and are licensed to be a merchant front. So, all those calculations aside, this is somewhere between 50 to 100,000 gold pieces worth of raw uncut gems. Plus or minus 25%, averaging to 75,000 plus or minus.
Now, speaking about cut and uncut things,
My penis.
kind of related,
Hmm.
I got a very cursed image of a cut Kezu.
Oh.
No!
Imagine like the skin, the white skin on his
No.
head, pulled back.
It's all red.
Yes, they also gave it Devil Joe teeth.
Well, red Kezu is just a subspecies.
Yes, it's skinned version.
Is it the red Kezu the skin version? Or
I don't
is
know.
No, it's just a subspecies.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's not actually like skin.
No, it's not a skin version. It's just, dietary changes, kind of like a flamingo.
Oh.
But it is also red because, you know, if one of them looks like a penis, you might as well go the red rocket route.
Yeah.
Besides that, but yeah, it's a subspecies. It's not just a skin Kezu.
Well, no, the picture I saw wasn't a subspecies. It was a normal Kezu with like the neck part pulled back.
Oh, okay, like a foreskin. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, hence the relation. All right. Anyways, so that is
And
a
I
large
know,
quantity
that's
of
probably
gems.
a mod for that.
I don't want to install that into my game.
Shouldn't
Thank
be
you
a
very
mod for
much.
that.
You said 75,000 plus or minus 25% uncut gems.
Yeah.
So like 50 to 150k.
Yeah, it
range.
depends on
Yeah,
one,
okay.
how pure they are after the cut and the quality of the cut themselves, and then down 40% for selling.
We just see
Not
Callus,
as
like,
merchant.
spread the opening of the bag of holding. He just like pours it
Well,
all
like
in.
out of that, was there any like diamonds within it?
You'll have to sort them out. Because right now they're just being aimlessly
enough.
poured into a bag of holding.
Okay.
They were just.
He's making
After
it
like
rain.
5 minutes, it's alright, guys. I'm good.
Oh, what does the book say?
Ah,
What does the fox say? Sorry, I had to. Sorry.
Henry, you okay?
I'm
Are the
sorry.
children getting to you with their memes?
Yes.
I'm pretty
Even the
they're pretty
children's
too
meme,
young
have
to
you-
actually.
they're like-
Oh, they
yeah,
actually
children,
don't.
remember
What
that?
Okay.
are you talking about? They're like,
Were they
That's
even
just
born when that was
that's
a
just
thing?
my retardation coming out.
Ah, I see.
Your fire retardancy.
Exactly.
Well, as you go over to this mysterious single book on the table, it's not written in the Dwarven language. So, suddenly you realize you've called the wrong person.
I don't know
Oh, what
this
does it
is.
say? Well, can I read it?
That's check languages.
Orcish,
Nope.
Elvish,
Nope.
Common,
Nope.
Celestial,
Nope.
Abyssal.
Nope.
Is it Deep
Goblin.
Speech?
It is not that either.
Gallows.
Is it common, elvish, deep speech, or infernal?
Nope.
Is it in Thieves' Cant?
Is it a language that Adam only knows and that we can't
Yeah, Adam's
understand?
just being.
Yeah, I
Adam is
learned all.
Filipino, like-
Yeah, I learned all of Tolkien's Elvish language, but it's not this
Ooh.
language. Yeah.
Is
That's
it
not us.
Gnomish?
Nope.
Sylvan, Draconic.
Nope.
What do the characters look like? They look angry.
They
I do
look.
have one.
Oh.
I do have one more.
Huh?
I do have one more. Undercommon.
Yeah, ding, ding,
I
ding.
knew it!
Oh.
It's written in Undercommon.
I overhand throw the book at Varys' head. No, I don't. No. I say I can't read this shit. I
I
don't know what it
beat
says.
him in the head with it.
Die! I
We all
can't read
pile in like right behind Laszlo, and we're
Like a
just
little
like,
train
"Oh,
of
what
like,
is it?
nope, no.
Oh, what is it? And then Varys is just like, you fucking morons. It's
This is a book bound in furry leather.
Oh, it's rat book.
It is presumably.
With that, we probably would have figured out.
Yeah.
Rat book.
It's bound in what is presumably rat fur, and written in Undercommon. And as you crack it open, it stinks of rat.
This smells like rat in here. Like,
I open it up and Zen just slaps it out of my hand. It's just like, no.
this is gross.
Underground elf language with rat stench. Ew.
This is wrong.
This might as well be Mein Kampf.
I
Oh,
like to imagine like the little like
let me get-
fabric bookmarks is just a rat tail. that you put
Oh
in
yeah, the
the-
little fucking bookmark bit.
Actually it is.
Oh, that's pretty cool. If I were a rat liker, which I'm not. What does it say about?
Which I'm not. Good cover. Good cover.
Ooh.
Would you like to read it to your companions?
I will read it.
Do you read it to yourself or aloud?
Are there rat runes on there?
There was
Are there
once-
rat Nancy? Is this sort of...
Well,
there
let's
was
let.
once
I
a
will-
big.
I'll skim
angry
through it
wolf.
first, and then I will share, just in case it's like.
Very well.
a rat romance book? Like...
50 Shades of Rat.
ah! My
It's
eyes!
just moods. Just
Oh,
like
rat,
all-
yeah,
just-
rat.
Twirls your thumb inside my asshole,
Asshole,
twirling
asshole.
and spinning.
You
Was
know how
that
they repeat
the
words
Gilbert
like...
Gottfried thing? Licking my clitoris.
oh god.
Adam, you have some sort of experience there, bud?
know,
You guys haven't seen the
Gottfried-
Gilbert Godfrey reads
I know
50 Shades?
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
great.
There's some ladies like, oh, this is so fucking hot. It's like, what are you talking about?
Alright, so, as you skim through it, go ahead and make an intelligence check. This is written in a dialect of Undercommon that you're not particularly familiar with. It's almost like slang.
Why is there so much mention of cheese?
I am gonna throw my D6 into this.
Cheez-Its.
Oh, he's doing the big thing.
It's all the different brands of like cheese-based like meals.
Aged
like,
cheese,
Not bad.
Gouda
new
feta.
Alright.
fettuccine, linguine.
Yeah,
I
I,
killed 50
Alright,
Goudas
so
today.
not bad.
yeah, I introduced the
Not
guys to
horrible.
Gouda on the party.
I
Have you not
rolled-
had Gouda before?
I've never had Gouda before.
Very good.
Total I rolled was 16. So
So it is the equivalent of mixing. Now you might want to get one of your friends' help here. It is the equivalent of translating Undercommon into, sorry, Thieves' Cant into Undercommon, and then that's basically what's written here. So it's a double
Alright.
cipher.
So I'm
I have
basically
to
reading it out loud to
retranslate.
Zen then at that point.
Yep.
Okay.
So the translation is a bit rough. Things are grammatically probably not making sense, and some things you can kind of like push under the rug as they might just be some weird oopsie what's it, kind of like how British people call stairs.
Oh, the ascender?
Yeah.
Just never
I don't call them. I don't, we call them that. The
But
upper.
so as you two go back and forth translating it, you can't help but notice that as you are speaking these words aloud and translating them, a black fog begins to emanate from the book and pooling around Varys' feet.
Get
You
that
can
checked out.
Yeah. We actively are aware of this, right? It's not like, oh, we're so mesmerized by the words of the book, we don't notice, right?
Well, as you guys are doing that, it does give off a stench. And then obviously your allies can see the smoke. And if Varys, you're kind of looking down anyways, you can just be like, am I leaking or something? And then you kind of just, no, I'm holding something that's emanating black smoke.
It's feces everywhere.
Has there been any mention of what the Rat Man curse was, like in mythology,
This
in
is
Dwarven lore.
has not come up previously.
Okay.
But what you guys have been reading so far appears to be some sort of incantation, a prayer-like structure. Presumably, these rat creatures, they do not worship any known deities that fall into any of the triumvirate that we've been dealing with up until now. Even though they're Underdark dwellers, they don't worship anyone like Hades, for example. Instead, they have their own singular deity. Biggest translation is the biggest rat.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Big rat.
We're just gonna hear
Does
coming
it-
down the hallway.
Well, but
Rats.
Dan,
rats,
what if it's a
where
flat
the
rat?
rats?
I can't hurt a flat rat. They're a bicultural creature. They're the. It's not dragons. It's the flat rat.
Does it
The
say
net-
that? Does it say that the big rat walks among us or anything?
The
like that?
flattest.
Well, the specifics of the first page that Varus reads and translated into common from the secondary translation is, "Oh, biggest rat, teeth so yellow, maw so gnarled, we beckon you to hear our words."
I probably don't finish that
I'm
sentence.
I'm in the mindset of maybe.
The rest
Maybe
is
you want to write the rest down instead of speaking it out loud.
That's
I
not
mean,
a bad shout. Yeah.
Do we want to risk? Because artifacts like this we've tried to identify in the past, and it's
Yeah.
almost killed Tip Kalos 2 times.
Well,
so.
This ain't our.
This is the guinea pig status. So you want me to identify it real quick?
Probably not.
We should
No,
hold on
it's
to
not.
this.
It's not. It's not the
I can take
goal.
it
It's
here.
not the goal
so
of this.
boring.
I am
Laz.
practical, thanks to the spider. So
Well,
that's
let's hear him out. This could be like the key to what happened here. What if we?
Lol,
I'm
you're
glad you
making-
said that, Varus. I will continue with the rest of the
Stop it! Stop it!
enchantment.
Stop it!
The rest of it goes as follows. Dwellers in the dark, we see your glowy stones. Presumably referring to diamond quartz.
Yeah.
We see your glowy stones and bask in their irradiated moonlight. Take it upon me to receive your blessing after I conduct the ritual. Continued on the next page.
Okay. Maybe we don't want to conduct the ritual.
Oh, okay.
I think we could keep this. Like at the very least, we could
Yeah,
take it
so
to our.
they
Keep
don't
it out of
have
rat
that.
hands.
Who wants to carry it?
I think Varus should.
Good. Good.
I don't
Not
want to
you.
touch that thing.
Not you. He already smells of rat
I
now,
don't
so
wanna.
we don't want you smelling a rat.
We're okay.
I don't know what Krios will do. You know,
You guys would probably start trying to eat it.
that's like
Fucking
chewing on your
rats.
juggernaut armor. Like,
He's like, because he's like
Just
a
gonna write
fucking
down
cat. He's like,
rat
I can't eat
book.
this.
it's his
Found
rat
book.
rat prayer book.
Rat Bible.
Rat Jesus.
And the final thing in this room is the foreman's papers. You could ignore them, or you could burn them.
What?
You eat
These
them?
these are not in rat.
Nope, these are dwarven in nature.
Zen, have at it.
If there's anything that stands out, it was just like fucking like.
Is it the descent into crazy? Like,
It reads as, "Help, they're coming to get me. Ah!"
rat, 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 rat.
No, it is not written that sort. Some of the pages are torn from the leather bindings of an actual diary book. The ones that are loose on the table, judging by the dates on them, are the most recent. Presumably, maybe he ran out of pages and started using something else. But the first one you come across as you pull it out from underneath Zip's shoe is a very, well, relative to the rest of the entries, very full of context, and is the most recent. Signed by a one Foreman Goldbeard. Presumably could be the dead body right next to the table. Or maybe the one on the bed.
Does he have like a gold ingot in his beard?
If you want to sift through the remains, then you might
Probably, I
find...
don't want to defile a corpse.
Okay, well, as long as it's not a rat corpse, then it's okay to defile it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the foreman has a journal entry here, signed by himself, of course, and dates to about 20 days before the closing, according to what you guys got from the rest of the city. Written in his first-person thing, so it's going to be doing like I's and me's. The men and I have been exposed to what scholars are referring to as the magical poisoning. The air around here is not fit for long-term exposure. This causes nausea, headaches, a few nosebleeds, and most importantly, something within our dreams. Almost like something clawing at the other side of a wooden barricade. It tickles the mind, makes it uneasy to sleep, and it is not restful. We hear things, and upon awakening, are met with nothing more than silence and the echoing of our own breath. We've been ordered to swap out come the next shift, and we are to be monitored by medical staff to see if we're fit for duty in the next shift change. Many of the men are... There's no cough in that. Many of the men are worried as they are noticing strange visual phenomenon. Shadows in the corner of their eyes, and upon turning are met with nothing more than blank stares from fellow miners, asking, "What are you looking at?" and being able to, or not being able to answer with a thorough inspection. As we delve deeper, and he has a couple of measurements here, and is using the tracks as essentially X number of feet of tracks determines the depth at which they're going to and the direction of the tracks. So specifically, he denotes tracks north, and then... Actually, let me get the actual measurements on this. Track north 150 feet. Sorry, meter guys. Track north 150 is the direction that we've been instructed to dig towards by the scholars. We are hearing the sounds of flowing water and are taking extra precautions to make sure that any ground erosion will not cause the ceiling above us to cave in. At this time, we have breached and are inspecting the area for weaknesses in the rock, and there are a number of things that I am very nervous about. I'm willing to let my men go early if the worst case scenario happens. End of diary entry. So it reads as, "Don't dead enter inside."
Right. Okay.
On closer inspection, one of the nearby skeletons has a balled up piece of paper in its skelly grip. The one that is underneath the table, that is. Could be another diary entry, if you feel like potentially searching the corpse. It's not like he has muscles to hold a grip onto it, so the skeleton isn't gonna, like, you know, give resistance if you want to just pull the paper out.
Guys, it's fighting me.
It's not like we haven't run into undead skeletons, you know, had to fight skeletons in the past. I'm just saying. Okay.
Kind of got a pirate hat on as well.
I'ma punch it.
Maybe like sleight of hand it so it doesn't rip.
Delicately.
Yeah, it's a better way.
Firmly grasp it.
Tear ravagely.
Alright, well, whoever wants to do the sleight of hand check to be gentle with the skeleton.
I can do it if Sam doesn't want to do it.
I could
As
also
soon
do
as
it.
that
Actually,
fails, just take it.
Someone do it. Ooh.
I have advantage.
Andrew.
on sleight of hand checks. I'll do do it.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
I kick him in the face.
Oh, actually, that's pretty good. 23 total.
You gingerly slip out the crumpled up piece of paper from between the index finger and the thumb. That little loop shape you can make with your fingers. The paper is of course crumbled, and you're very delicate to unfasten it from its grip and spread it out so that it is no longer a pile of crumpled up paper, but a flat, crumply piece of paper. This one is a bit more hastily written, as the handwriting of the individual is a bit less neat, and the spacing between the letters is not nearly as efficient in terms of good use of paper.
Still
And
Dwarven?
it is also indeed still Dwarven.
I hand it off to Zen.
Whether or not this was predicted, but it does just read as rats. Rats, 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 rats. Yep. It says rats repeatedly.
Rats, weird. That was supposed to.
Biggest rat.
Is there mention of biggest rat?
It does no. It says rats repeatedly, specifically 15 times before it reads as "I see the biggest rat." Now it translates a little differently because the other one that you read was 2 layers of translation, and this one is a single layer translation from Dwarven to Common as opposed from Underdark to Thieves' Cant back to Common. But this one reads as, "I see a gargantuan rat, the biggest I've ever seen. It comes from me in my dreams." The end. It doesn't say that.
Rat. Just joking. How did they get rat book in here? Maybe they found rat book, then it all went bad and they started seeing things.
Well, whoever's gonna start, it's gonna be Varys first. All right, let's keep on going.
Let's go back to the path, and it
I
says north here that leads to the way that the scholars were going. So if we want to see what's the other way,
Do we wanna?
Well, let's move the furniture and let's just see. We can see how far down the hallway we can see if we open it up.
Me and Krios will start moving them around.
The north door is bereft of furniture, and it creaks open. It's a pole door from this angle,
Ooh. Are the hinges on our side? I'm assuming. Yeah?
for once.
Wow.
A long
We're
hallway.
background peanuts.
Nice.
Sorry about that.
Where
I'm back. Did we summon the fat rat?
No, you have not summoned the fattest of rats. You stopped reading before you got to the ritual page. A long, narrow, winding hallway.
I
Leading out.
don't want to scare you guys, but it's a long, narrow pathway.
Laszlo has to shrink down.
I'm going that way. I'm gonna go back to the other path.
Want to go back to the main path?
If my sense of direction, that might intersect with the path we were already on, so if we're looking to be thorough, then maybe it's best to double back by this point.
Do I see
Rats are
anything
going.
down this way as I look down since we've been through this way?
You see that door on your right that you guys haven't opened yet. Yeah, you haven't opened that door on the right.
I
Yes,
was...
don't the
I
gash.
was-
The gash door, or as Henry has labeled it, the sus door.
Well, we can sus door or see what's around this corner. With my
Rat
120
eyes.
feet, I shall peer down this path to see what there be.
Ah, a dead end. A few-
Is it a dead end? I don't know.
The tracks seem to go on for a little bit more before hitting a sheer wall of collapsed rocks. Not a lick of space between them. You would need to do a grand excavation just to get these tracks uncovered.
Kalos,
No. Yes.
do you still have those goggles that allow you to see things that... The one we got for the university heist? The one that
Oh,
you can see illusions?
yeah. The
It seems like there's some
campus
crates
and
up ahead
the-
as well. I don't know. That might be like mining equipment.
Are there anything cool in the barrels, DM?
Go over and inspect them, friendo.
I do go over and inspect them, friend. You can't catch me. I check for traps.
What's that thing you said that other session? He can't get me. What am
He
I-
he said exactly those words.
Yeah.
And look, remember what happened.
Oh my god,
God, why
that
do
was
you guys just have to just rain on my parade? Jeez.
And then Zen was just like, I have a solution. I'll turn you into a German Shepherd.
it worked.
30 for traps.
The traps are non-existent. However, the barrels themselves are wax sealed.
Ooh.
What do you seal
Guys.
wax with?
I have
Is there
to
cheese
break
in
you
here?
guys.
It's
Alcohol.
just,
Give it
it's
the
to stop him
classic-
smelling cheese.
Give it the classic whiff.
It doesn't
Classic.
smell like anything. The sealing
Shame
wax
on
is
it.
presumably doing what it's
His
supposed to.
iconic sniff.
Is there anything written on the barrels then? Like
It could be a
cheese?
cheese cave.
Gouda aplenty.
That would be a nice barrel. A lot of cheese. That being said, the barrels themselves are unlabeled. However, there is a picture on them as opposed to writing.
Cheese wheel, maybe?
No, it looks like a knife and a flagon.
Knife and flagon.
Rations, maybe?
Is that like, have we seen that iconography prior, like in the other mines area? Like it's like the company of the dwarves that go down here.
Make a history check, Spider Swarm.
I got a 24.
That's a general store up in the upper city.
A general store in the upper city. Okay, so this might be rations, maybe, but they've probably been down there for a long time. It was like a year ago or so, right? That this, or 5 years back, that this was closed down.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So I don't know if it's rations. You could always have a look, but
How about we need?
So no cracking it open. Got it. All right. That's
and this is for real a dead end. There's a little bench.
yeah. If I use the thingy, the combo of True Sight, the canvas, and the mirror, do I see anything spooky wooky?
Unfortunately, or fortunately, there are no extra things in here. Truly a dead end. With potentially cheese in a barrel that's
We don't
Eight.
want
Rats
if
would
there
have
is
gotten-
cheese, we don't want. Well, it's sealed. They might not be able to smell it.
And then the moment we open it, they'd be like, cheese, 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 cheese. We'd be like cheese fiends.
a stronger
The smelly
alarm than
smell.
the blood vessels.
And if this cheese has been here for a long time, you know, that'd be really strong smelling.
Big pungent cheese.
Okay, well, it was worth looking for. Good job, everybody.
Good job, everyone. High fives, everyone, but Laszlo, because that's like.
You want to
300
high five a swarm, yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Feel a bit
300
grab.
high fives, and that's just.
Lose like 10% of your HP. Like
And that's,
Laszlo.
only, and that's if the spiders don't want to use more than one leg each. Oh man.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a...
Yeah, each one does a little
Ten.
cartwheel.
You might have to
Pinch.
multiply that by 8.
So,
unless you
fellas, do we want to head back the way in or go
You have
the
the
route that you
sus
opened
door.
up? Or sus door.
might as well sell store.
So someone was trying to get in, they couldn't get in.
Yeah, but they didn't have me and Creo's
They
strength.
didn't
apparently.
have me.
I fucking bashed my shoulder in again.
Well, unlock it first. Don't break your arm, friend.
As I do, I unlock it. Yeah.
you unlock the door, but something about the other side tells you that you can't just walk through. Unless you're Varus.
I'm gonna fucking bash my shoulder in with Creo's.
Use the strength of 1,000 suns, or
And the biggest of butt slaps.
Big Ayo, give me a butt slap over there.
Gayo.
Ayo,
Oh, Ayo.
Ayo.
I'll accept Gayo as well. It's the gay mayonnaise.
Did I get a butt slap?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Please slap my ass. Please.
He keeps asking. Like,
Like, slap my zip. Slap
Zip's just
my
in the
ass.
back opening peanuts, throwing the husk on the floor. Like, what? Oh,
did
okay.
you get macadamias?
No. Got
Uh,
roasted peanuts in the shell.
Nice.
Greg
Uh,
eats the shell as well.
24 total. Oh, by the way, I'm using athletics for this. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. 24 total.
acrobatically open the door.
He
I just
gymna-
want to
he
make
puts
sure
his
he's not just
leotard
he
on.
just doesn't want me to just use my strength score. Jeez.
Well, this is now a new Olympic sport now that we have breakdancing in there.
Door slamming.
Yeah. The door shatters straight down the middle. The seam of the splintering crack acting as a weak point. It goes straight down the middle, and I could just delete the door, I guess, but I'll open
By
it.
door.
Just delete the door when you
Deleted.
Guys,
Delete this.
I am so strong.
The strongest.
The
Yes, the
strongest.
strongest.
I'm the most strong, by the way.
As you tackle through the door, some of the furniture barricading on the other side goes flying and hitting a nearby lamppost. There, you can see that there was something, or someone, piling themselves on top of the furniture in a last-ditch effort. Been reduced to nothing more than a skeleton.
A cheese wheel.
Oh man, do I step on their body by accident?
Well, you kind of just blasted the door open.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck,
you throw,
sucks to be
there's
that.
bone bits
Yeah, I'm just
everywhere.
kind of all over the place.
You found some sort of storage facility, guarded by one single dwarf corpse and a pile of furniture. His last-ditch
Want me to help
effort.
you look around?
I'm gonna do the gremlin thing again, you know. 'cause I'm
I'll
a
assist
gremlin.
this freak.
I'll pat him in the ass so he can find
Thanks.
it better.
You get
Wow.
advantage, buddy.
Wow, I got a pat and the ass and advantage.
And spider.
You guys
door.
are spoiling him, I think.
Fuck.
We're feeding his
Spoils
bad
us with the
habits.
plus
Yeah,
5.
exactly. +6 actually.
Oh,
It's +6
excuse me.
now.
Use his new catchphrase.
Fuck you.
It's even cooler now.
That's a bigger number.
It's partially hydrogenated.
It's, 34 total.
Searching around this room, you notice a variety of things besides the, dead guy you just blew the fuck out. This was indeed a storage facility. Some of the stuff here had food, and presumably he ate through most of it while hiding out here in this storage closet. The rest of it, however, some of it is mundane things you might use for a mining operation. A series of wooden pylons that are used to reinforce the ceiling, hammers and chisels, obviously for the miners themselves, a variety of pickaxes and shovels to be found, and also one sealed crate that has a series of unidentifiable language on them, unless your name is Varys.
Hey, Maris.
That's
Oh,
Hey, Maris, I need your help.
Who?
Maris.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
you find a long, the dimensions of this container are a rectangle, 3 foot long, 1.5 foot wide, and also about 1.5 foot in depth. So it's a long tubular shape, but boxed tube. Kind of like if you were shipping a dragon dildo. If it was 3.5 foot long.
How do you know what a
Do these like roughly
dragon
translate to
dildo
actual words, or they look like
Specific. No, it's because do you guys know the channel Papa Meat or Meat Canyon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sponsored by Bad Dragon. So
So,
What are they
Charlie.
called?
Why? It says
Bad Dragon? No,
Dragon.
don't. Yeah, it's a dragon dildos.
So is Charlie.
Yeah, is
He
it?
got,
Oh,
the
cool.
he got the Moby Huge. No, wait, no, that's Adam and Eve. He made a go.
He has two of them, right? They flank like
Yeah.
a doorway.
Nice. Well, alright, so Dragon Dildo Extreme Edition size tube with undercommon slang. Shipped to Callus's asshole. No, it does not say that.
Like, are they like I said? Are they words, or are they like more like arcane runes? that just have
They are words. It is another translation of undercommon into thieves' cant-esque things, and then back into common. So, bearer of this sword, high priestess of the biggest of rats, bestow your blessing through blood.
the
Amen.
smoke come out as I say that out loud, and Zen translates it.
No, but the runes glow.
High Priestess Rat Sword.
As he says those words, they start to
Ooh,
glow.
rat sword.
Does it look like a rat? We haven't opened it.
You haven't
Shit.
opened it yet. It's just a box.
Does it have locks?
What's in the box?
What's in the rat box?
No, it's not locked with a conventional padlock. However, it does have leathery sinew, presumably made
A
from.
rat lock.
Has it got like a rat bow tie of tails? Like, stitched on the
No,
way?
it's strips of flesh that have been drawn out into ribbons.
Why did he have this in his room?
Why did they leave? Yeah, why did they leave?
Well, when you eat rats and you just have the skin left over, then what else are you supposed to do? That's
Did
sick
they
saying that.
become the crazy rats? Did they descend into rat crazy? I don't like this. Freaks
Why did
me
the
out.
rats give up?
I don't know. Did they give up?
I'd give up if I saw
We haven't
a
seen a
finger
rat
spider.
yet. We've just seen dead.
I know.
I
Like,
don't know. Well,
I mean, it wasn't easy to get into these two rooms. It wasn't like impossible.
but why were
especially if-
these already in here? Were they sequestering them away because rats wanted them? Maybe.
I mean, probably, or at the very least.
But there's a
these guys
dwarf in
themselves.
here, and
Does anyone
so
have
both.
talk to dead, or is he too dead?
Dauntless is the one who I think would have that spell, and I don't.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know what the limits on that spell are, though, so you might not even have been able to.
Does he have a working mouth? Probably. That's usually the thing.
What does mouth do?
Well, he needs to be able to articulate. That's like the. It's this thing I should probably get. Oh, I'm not even in the class for it. I can't. Bard and cleric.
Well, since you don't have one of those, I guess we'll just have to leave the dead in peace.
For now.
What spell did you want to look?
Peace. He's in pieces.
Beat
True.
the dead, right?
Oh.
What do you do with the box?
Pull out the Ouija board. I don't know.
So rats. So bad rats want to get in the room. In two rooms, the foreman's room and the storage room. They have tried to get these things. Obviously, there's dwarves in them, so that's another, element. But the dwarves may have found something. Get them in here. There's no notes in this room. I see a note above a. Is that just a bit of flavor above near Varus?
No, above Varus.
Like the where these rats are now. There's like a scroll.
Oh wait, I have my hidden thing. Hold on.
There's a scroll
Whoops,
and a mace.
that's the darkness tile.
Darkness.
Danger, danger, danger. Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler.
Oh, hold on, I gotta lock my.
Now, what was that game that Charlie and Frank play? Nightcrawlers. That's it. They dress up like worms.
No.
Crawl in the flat. Is that nothing there? Okay.
The scroll itself is a spell scroll.
What is it? What is it?
You crack it open.
As gently
Speaking
as
of
can
crack.
be.
It is a spell scroll containing stone shape. The spell.
Containing power word kill.
Stone shape.
Right in this.
AYS. Oh,
Ah!
Or kill yourself.
you should kill yourself now.
You open the scroll, it's like English or Spanish. It's like,
Well,
Okay.
Do we want to open the box with the sword, the supposed sword in it?
Hell
Glowing
yeah.
runes?
So what did it say on the box? It said High Priestess Rat Sword.
High
for
Priestess
the big
of
rat?
the biggest rat. Blessings and blood. That's not verbatim, but.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna crack open the rat
I'll
sword?
I'll crack it open if no one else wants to do it.
I mean, don't you have the key to the?
Oh, does it have? Does it have a lock?
No, it just has fleshy leather strips binding the lid.
I would check for traps. For traps.
Beef jerky for a locking mechanism, and also it's going to explode.
I had a feeling.
With evil.
Oh no.
As soon as I open this up, guys, it's gonna smell like evil, or like rats.
Rat farts.
One of
What's
the
I'm gonna go out in the corridor then if you can open it up.
two. Well,
Is it a matter of like getting it away from them so they can never have it? Because they were clearly
Yeah.
trying to fucking get it.
I'll just put it. I'll put it in my bag.
Fucking be as if got the right idea. The 3 old amigos will just go over.
I mean, we've
So-
already got their magic book, their cursed book. So
And if we're gonna be going north, I
What
say in the
happens if it
network.
turns you into rats?
Okay, so seeing how I'm gonna have Krios open the box.
Barris, get out of there. You are next to him.
I can repair Krios, but I can repair my bones.
I can.
Oh, you can. All right, cool.
A great cost financially.
I will hand Krios the crowbar, and Krios will open it once we are in a safe distance.
Very well. You give Krios the bomb.
No. I give him the crowbar, which activates the bomb. That's different.
The bomb.
crow bomb.
Oh, damn it.
As you all vacate, like the brave men you are, you give the robot cat, who you totally know is okay with all of this and is constantly being destroyed repeatedly. Don't worry, guys, he totally likes it. Trust
he
me.
doesn't feel pain, remember, Adam?
It's
Shaha.
the cat of Theseus, right?
But
It's just
as you go and pry open the box, the leather bindings fall away and slap against the ground with a meaty. And as the box's lid is able to be freed, you actually don't need a crowbar, it comes off like really easily. But a great evil begins to emanate from the box as soon as the lid is pried from its surface. I need Krios. What's his charisma saving throw?
Adam, you're funny.
Haha, hi, I'm Joker,
That is zero.
baby.
It's one kind of joke.
Is this something to do with charm?
Nope. It's evil.
Eve, it's -2.
Who would have thought the rat sword was bad? Hey, it's like a play park. Adam's
I think,
giving
you,
us
I,
the
think you had to, I
toys.
think you had to make the charisma saving throw. For Krios.
Oh, did I have to make
the
a charisma saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Adam is
Oh,
visibly
okay.
angry right now.
I thought you said what
he
was
threw
the saving
something.
throw.
I just want to know how bad it's going to be in terms of your penalty.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. I rolled a 19 -2, 17.
Not good enough.
You needed 2 to survive.
As you, Krios, open the box, a series of black tendrils that take the form of hundreds and hundreds of rats pour out of the box, all made of distinct distilled shadow. They crawl over Krios and find every nook and cranny on his person, trying to look for ways in. Any kind of hole is a hole, and God forbid you programmed anything as a butthole or something, then they're going in there. But they are also made of shadow, so any small crevice is good enough. They begin to pour inwards, and almost like a infectious swarm, Krios can feel his limbs begin to stiffen as the shadow rats begin to emanate his entire person. He is no longer visible to any sort of light and is nothing more than a black silhouette standing there with the box.
Kalos.
Totally in my head. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Have you-
okay?
As you try to communicate to the creature known as Krios, it sounds like someone put your head in a cardboard box and hundreds of tiny rats are clawing at it. It feels very claustrophobic in his mind.
Krios ain't doing so hot, guys.
No shit. Well,
Okay.
now what?
I'm sure we can fix this.
Sure, we can.
What is
luck.
this, like a Mercy Kelly situation and then bring him back? Or...
I mean,
You can't feel
I
pain,
mean,
guys.
I'm gonna go back in the room if Varys is coming with me. I guess.
I will go with you. Yes.
You see a tall, dark silhouette the same size and shape as Krios, but rather than a shiny metal exterior, is nothing more than a deep black shadow, pulsing with occasional ripples across the surface that look like a tiny creature running across a backdrop. Many of them look to be rat-like. Swishing tails, tiny beady ears, and a snout that can be good at sniffing cheese.
So just go look at it and be like, oh, hell no.
That Oh. All right then. Hey Krios, can you touch your toes? I'm gonna say that in my mental connection with him.
Let's see. What
He runs
is
full sprint at you.
Krios's intelligence score?
I don't. You're going for his such high scores. Hold on.
You didn't program him to be smarter?
You programmed to have a bumhole, but no
Yeah,
intelligence.
that's a 4
Uh,
score, right? Not modifier.
yeah, just the raw score.
Yeah, 4.
You are met with, you know that monkey with the symbols?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my sidekick. What about it?
Well, Krios has, dropped the box on the ground and is doing monkey claps.
Literally or
I bet he got
mentally?
reset.
Both.
Okay.
He doesn't have an off switch. His off switch is beating his body up, and then it goes back into his like little.
Well, he hasn't
black
attacked
thing.
us yet.
I wonder what does he have the sword, like on him? Like, is it?
He dropped the box.
Oh, he dropped the box. Okay.
Yeah, so he opened the box and immediately he got swarmed. By rats. Shadow rats.
Hmm.
Is this some kind of curse, maybe, or
Probably. But he hasn't even. He can't attune to items. So. I don't know. Does he look like he's just standing there, right? Just chilling?
Pretty menacing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can we see the open box from this doorway, or is it like? I mean, we can see the box, but can we see the inside of the box from this angle without actually trying to?
Your angle is pretty bad, Varys. You're like at a wall.
Oh, I am. Alright, if I peer around the corner.
You can see the box has been dropped in front of Krios. The sword itself, still lying in the greater part of the box with the lid on the floor, is resting in a cushioned rat fur box. The sword itself is long and narrow, almost resembles that of like a rat's tail. A basket hilt, made of bones and metal, wraps around the handle, and a series of insignias that denote ratism. Whatever that means. I just wrote that. I thought it was cool.
Ratmancy.
I mean, I was gonna say if anyone knows what it means, it's gotta be you.
And a swarm of black shadow rats are constantly jumping over the lip of the box and joining into the biggest pile on Krios. Inside of Krios, all of Krios.
I'm gonna go close the door. I'm gonna go close the box.
He's fine. Don't worry about it. His new ability, Rat Man.
You approach the
Right.
box,
I
and
approach
as
the
you
box.
try to close it, the shadow figure of Krios is going to try to snatch your wrist. Go ahead and roll against yourself, using Krios's athletics versus your defensive capabilities of athletics or acrobatics. It's a grapple check. Damn. Shit.
Which one's which?
I'm just gonna go with the order of which I asked it, so the offense first, followed by the defense, as is tradition. For the grand
Why don't you
totals
do that?
of... Henry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking and I forgot I'm pushed to talk.
Oh, the
You
children.
swore a lot.
Fuck, shit, piss dick.
No, he beats me.
He grapples
beats me
onto
by-
your arm, and much like the spider swarm of Laszlo does with the broomstick, the shadow rats begin to use Krios' arm as a bridge and begin to crawl towards you. Now you make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm not at my D6. Uh, 20. What's that? 23 minus 1, 22.
22. The rats begin to crawl onto your forearm. You can feel a very light pitter-patter across your limbs before one of them gets right up onto your shoulder and is face to face with you. It reels back, and you can see a slight glint of red where the eyes should be before it pounces towards your open face. Well, I mean, like, your face in general, I guess. You recoil back, and while you're not able to break Krios' grip, your face dodges away from the rat swarm that is trying to go inside of you. No homo.
Cover your butthole.
I do have a butthole. Krios doesn't, though, which is good. Yes.
So, Varys,
For
you
him,
see
yeah.
that, so Krios is holding onto Callus's wrist, and he's basically, like, shotgunning rats at him repeatedly, and, like, Callus is just doing, like, matrix dodges, while his left hand is still being gripped by Krios. Would you like to eat popcorn and watch?
No. I'm
Okay.
gonna try one thing first, and then.
Of course, Sarah.
Yeah. No, sorry, Callus is for your
Fuck
own
you,
good.
cat.
It hurts me. It hurts me more than her. All right, this might make it worse, but bear with me. I'm gonna pull the book out and hold it up and see if the rats react to the book.
You take the book out. Is there anything you do with it, or you just hold it?
I'm not gonna open it just yet. I'm gonna hold it up, like present it to the rat cat man.
You hold up the book, and for a brief, really long, let's say 5 seconds, you just see nothing happening except for Kalos being bombarded with a series of rat projectiles jumping past his head, some of them trying to crawl down his pant leg, all the while he's just duck, dive, dip, dodge, and dive.
I can't die, but yes.
Stand.
standing still and just-
So I can't actually translate it without Zen, so I can't actually, like, even if there is a spell to do or something like this.
I mean,
I
like,
can't
just
really-
isn't this like magic rats? Why don't you just like dispel it?
It was a ritual too, so like
Yeah, wasn't there a ritual like summon the big rat? Like,
yeah.
Well,
So it's like
big
I'm,
rat.
I'm of the mindset that.
and then the other dwarf said the big rat is in my dreams and wants to kill me
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. You're a smart guy, right?
Let's summon the biggest rat.
All right, if that doesn't do anything, I'm gonna say, Callus, we're gonna take some drastic actions here.
Nice.
You need to eat the rats.
Be the rat.
And by drastic actions,
I mean, I can.
I'm gonna shoot
Kill
for
him.
Krios.
Whoa.
How dare you?
We just fixed him like 5 minutes ago. Very well, shoot Krios. I dare you.
Do you want me to roll initiative or just make the attack roll?
Right now, it's, after this first shot, we'll go into initiative.
Okay. Cool. I'm assuming Henry a 30 hits.
Oh,
Krios.
no, that fucking misses, bro. Oh, wait, no, you're rolling at disadvantage. Because he dodges if he doesn't do anything. And he can't be surprised.
Wasn't he symbol monkeying or whatever?
Well, he was
Does it
grabbing
count?
you.
So I
So-
have to ask then, does it count as him having already taken an action? Because technically I could shoot.
The grapple check would have been his action.
Alright, so I'll roll another dice real quick. Ooh. This actually...
A gajillion.
Does a 17 hit Krios?
Ooh, yes, it just hits, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
Write
roll
that
this.
down. Write that down.
I'm too lazy to go into my bag and find the dice, so I'm just gonna roll.
Yes, the virtual dice. Yes.
Okay,
2.
so it'll be this plus 9. 17.
What kind of arrow are you loosing?
I would have just done a
Bomb.
regular arrow first, just to get like, not to blow up.
Can you even dodge while you are actively grappling something?
Yeah. It's like a
Just running
crocodile
around the
death roll.
fife.
So magical piercing is what this arrow does.
Yeah,
You
okay.
shoot Krios. It lands within the shadow rats, and as the arrow is stuck within its metallic body, it begins to get engulfed within the shadow rats, forming a little shadow spike coming out of Krios. However, it does not budge or loosen its grip. It is holding fast like an anchor in the tidal waves. Now we'll go into initiative. It's just going to be you guys, and Krios will be on a separate order than Kalos for once. Because now he's technically, Angie.
Oh wow, he's Angie. I'll be right back. No, I'll roll first.
Do we roll? Because we're still in the hallway, and I don't think anyone told us that this is happening.
Oh, you can
I
still
left
be
that
there.
room. I left that room. I'm
Yeah.
keeping a watch on the route that they can come in
In the
from.
corridor, yeah.
So I guess we hear commotion.
Rats, and mostly the plinking of Varys loosing an arrow. More of a twang, I guess.
Rats.
He finally snapped.
My initiative is 31.
Okay, I guess someone's going first.
Zen chooses
So
the
I
time.
max rolled, just for context, and I
Mhm.
only got a 24.
Ooh.
I got a 17, and then I have my alert and the twitchy gloves.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, what were you
I
saying,
got
Zip?
20. Oh, yeah. I think you got 21, right?
Yeah, I got 21.
I got 22.
And the guy who is
And the
being
bees
gripped.
got 19.
Bees.
1 knob.
Alright, and did Henry already leave?
Said right
Yeah.
back, yeah.
Okay, well, he's got to roll for both Krios and Kalos. And, I guess we're waiting. I'll put you guys in order for now, I guess. Varys after Zen, Laszlo after that. I gotta add... Where's Zip? Here you are. Zip. Bees, Kalos, get Dauntless off lit.
Rats. Rats. Where the rats?
Any funny memes to share?
No.
As the session's unfolding, I'm finding some pretty good gifs for stuff. Yeah. Don't worry, it's not Biden.
You know, I just realized that now that he's basically out the door, we're gonna stop getting new Biden memes.
It's such a shame.
Now it's just gonna be either Kamala or Trump.
He just laughs at everything. I don't get.
Well, she's really good at filibustering, so it's not as fun. Talking but not saying anything.
Oh, like most politicians.
Yeah, but she's like really good at it. Like that one where she's like, tomorrow is today, and yesterday is also today.
That one annoying
Hey.
Kamala Harris
Hmm.
state.
Oh,
phrase.
hey, it's Henry.
What can be unburdened by what's been? There you go. Oh. You gotta roll 2 initiatives, Henry, my boy.
Kalos was 19, he said. So he is... Krios is coming.
Cat wash the cat.
Okay. We're gonna go to Zip. No, sorry, Zan first. Who is over there.
Still messing up. Yes. I've heard a commotion. And Zip just sees me zoom by. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Cutting action.
Where's it going?
Right pathway.
Wait a minute.
Where are we going?
Oh, hold on. Okay.
I'm getting out of here.
Fuck you guys.
I don't fuck with the rats.
Yeah.
I am back. Sorry about that. I was ordering food for the kids.
And I have,
Nuggets.
Actually, yes,
what's the
Garden
imp
Gator.
for again?
What was that?
The imp?
The imp is
That's mini zip.
Oh. Well, after 11 cunning action dash. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is going on here? I just see Krios black mass. I
Mhm.
assume.
Krios is wearing all blackface and is having his arm act as a bridge for a circus of rats made of shadows to tightrope across, and they're jumping actively at Kalos. And
Technically the first turn of combat.
we rolled for Varys's thing would have been like the first round.
Yes. Okay, because want to see if assassin comes into place or not. Comes into.
So he's actually grappled by the cat as well, with that rat bridge.
So he's grappled, but they already win, so I don't get assassin.
Yeah, the grapple would have been their attack, plus the rat
I
bridge.
see some. Can I tell it's Krios or no?
It has
the
the
outline
same
of
silhouette with a couple of undulating forms of the outline. Kind of
Oh,
looks
Ghost
like
Krios,
Are now
Ghost
rat
cat.
ears.
So I start blasting.
very well.
He said it. He said the line.
Thankfully, I have my pieces. Your pieces.
Rolled a 20.
Yep,
okay.
I think we're going for an AC of 17 today.
Okay, so I get a crit on him. I don't. If he's grappling, I don't have advantage, right?
No, well, he's the grappler, so if anything,
So it's just normal. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll on here. So crit, I'll just double dice. So
If anything, it just means that he can, like, spin Aleph around and use him as a meat shield.
Nah. Gears of War, no.
Dun, dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's the thing. It's the music.
sneak attack. Okay, so 10. So 23 on the first attack. Then I have my second attack. Rolled a 19 plus whatever.
Mhm.
What was it? 17.
Yeah.
1d8.
Now, from an outside perspective, does it actually look
16 on the second hit.
like... Is he flinching when these arrows hit, or is he like...
Is it
Like,
hitting the
basically-
rats? Is it hitting?
Well, if you were to shoot a blank canvas, that whenever you shot it, the arrows and paint got absorbed into the canvas. It also apparently doesn't feel pain, so why would it recoil? Hmm.
Should I be deducting this?
Yes, he's shooting and getting shot.
I think that's what we were asking.
How much damage did you do, Varys, the first time that you shot him?
17. I rolled it on the board. I can tell you. Hold on. I want to say 8 plus 9 is 17.
Zen, what was your damage?
How do you check history again? Oh, book.
On the top right.
Book, yeah.
So the first attack was 23, and the second attack was 16. So 39 total.
Okie dokie. Any more attacks, or are we going to pass it over to Varys? Varys, we're back to you.
Okay.
He's still holding on, and you see there's like a rat on Krios' forearm that's like doing a sprinter's thing and is about to like jump into Kalos' face as soon as his turn comes around.
I'll use my free action. I'm gonna ping Laszlo and just ask him real quick. You don't have anything to deal with curses prepared today, do you?
Nope, that's not in my wheelhouse.
Okay. I thought you did have remove curse though, in your spell book though, so that's why. Okay, cool. In that case, we will use force. I will use my bonus action because I think I'm still. Yeah, I still got it. Okay. So Hunter's Mark is gonna latch itself onto Krios.
Marking it with a green pedestal.
Okay, Krios is made of metal, but that does not mean he is made of metal. Like that does not equal like heavy or metal armor, right?
I think it's technically considered natural armor.
Okay.
It's a steel defender, right?
Yeah, I guess that would be natural armor, yeah.
Yeah, I have these arrows called Armor Killer, and I don't think I've ever used them. It's like +3. I think it's +3.
It's natural armor. It says.
Yeah, so I can't. Alright, those are.
I don't know if Henry, have you upgraded the cat further?
No.
No, it's not considered natural right now.
Yeah, 15 natural armor, but it's got more AC, right?
I think, well, even with the upgrades that Gizmo is proposing, that would still be classed as natural armor. So,
steel
technically
defender,
speaking, he would be
improved
affected by.
defender,
Yeah, technically speaking, he'd be affected by the Flesh Terror tag on Morningstars.
Alright, I'm just double checking what I have pending. Anything funny? No.
Like haha fun.
I'm just gonna use. Okay, Kalos is too close. I don't want to blow up Kalos with Quartz Arrow. So,
Thanks.
I think I'm just gonna go with a regular arrow. Like I don't know if it's worth it. No, it's not worth it to use the ethereal ones at this exact moment. At least not yet. So, so yeah, I'm gonna just shoot 2 quick arrows into Krios.
Looking for a 17.
Dang, we're shooting for a lot. We're shooting for a lot of fucking health on this thing.
I'm gonna sharpshooter.
Tanky cat, like.
And just like
It's actually not that tanky.
98, right? Or around that.
92. Listen, where it's at right now, it's fucking. It's less than 50% right now.
Oh, okay.
Is it 15?
Is it 92?
Yeah.
I did the math and it's like 98. 2 plus your intelligence modifier +6, no?
Yep.
It's
And
8
then
plus 5 times your artificer level, which is 18.
Yeah.
15 doesn't hit, right? His AC is higher.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's,
so
it's
that's
98. No.
That's a miss. And
Am I doing math wrong?
He's got
I am doing math wrong. I'm gonna add +8 to his thing.
2 plus 6, which is 8, and then you times 18 by 5. That's 98. So yeah, he actually has more health.
And we're taking it away now.
Okay,
And if
so-
he's under 50% already, then it's... Yeah.
Alright, so one of those arrows does hit. Krios, so we're gonna roll that damage real quick. Okay, that is hold up, 13 plus 19 is, I think, if I'm doing math right, that's 31 damage on 1 arrow.
All right.
And I am gonna end my turn. I'm just gonna shimmy just behind this corner real quick. You know, not run away, but you know, just in case Krios starts throwing.
You said 35?
31.
All right.
'Cause
We got
I
rats
rolled
coming up next.
13 plus my 9 with sharpshooter.
Hey
9
guys,
bonus.
my fellow rats, but shadowfish.
All right, rat swarm. Make sure you're going the right way. It looks like grandma, the fucking thing. Wake, motherfucker.
30, 35, 40. I can't see in there.
Not yet, anyways.
Just fireball.
The angle would be awful.
Oh lord.
You just hit me, is it? That's it.
I don't want to hurt Minizip. Die, Minizip. It's cool.
Oh shit, Minizip should have been with me. Oh fuck.
Do I have?
He's watching the door.
What can I do? Not much.
Sprint if you want. If you want to get a bit further.
I'm gonna just because there's potentially quite a bit of racket, I'm gonna hold fire here, and then I can see down the corridor if something else comes in. But yeah, I'm gonna hold here. I can't get in that room and do stuff.
Take in mind you are currently in swarm form.
What's the? Sorry, what's the? It's just dropping it, right?
Yeah, you gotta drop it though.
Is we looked at that last time. 5e druid dropping form. Return reg form. Bonus action, yeah. I'll bonus action return.
Transform.
Rat. And that'll be my turn.
Zippo. Lighter. Everyone seems to be going towards the sus room. Where you
I'm
can
still
hear.
eating my peanuts. I'm gonna walk over there.
Mhm.
I don't really got much movement. What is it, like shift and grab is how far? No.
You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard.
No, but how do I tell the distance?
You just
I
your
think
keyboard.
press tab, it should bring up the grid. Unless it looks different for you guys.
I don't see the grid. That's from
I
a
don't see
DM's
the grid
perspective.
either.
Yeah.
Oh, well, just
Just got
use...
counting.
If
Yeah.
you like
Tap the
squint
arrow
really
keys, yeah.
hard, you can like see little squares, but like I would say just the arrow keys are supposed to do one square.
You can also use a line tool if you want. If you want, just
I
you
use
can,
the
like,
line tool a lot.
do like that.
Okay. So I only got 30 feet. These
It's
are 5 feet.
Probably mods.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm
5,
using the wrong
6 would be right over here.
By the way, you probably have 40 feet actually, because it's presumed I would be keeping up Longstrider on the group.
Oh, I've been looking.
Am I still in range though after you left?
It lasts an hour,
And you just cast it repeatedly.
because I can cast it at will, so you have
Silly.
2 more squares.
No, can you only hold it on one person at a time though?
Like
or is
no, it's non-concentration.
Okay.
Oh, it grabs it now. Stop.
So I guess we should all add 10 feet to our base movement for at least the immediate future.
Sure, yeah.
So that's 7 tiles.
Just like preface it with like, Laz has cast Longstrider on me, because there could be opportunities where it's like, oh, it's a new hour and there's no opportunity to cast it. So.
Don't really know what I can do. Gonna
If I
block
take
the
long
net.
stride into account, my movement speed is 65.
Holy shit.
I think this is the farthest I can get in. I don't know if I even got line of sight.
I think
No,
you
see-
are... Yeah, you can always...
Callus.
You can see Callus, but not the grappler.
The grappler.
Hi, buddy. I just see the hand. I just see
The
him
hand.
like floating in the air. I'm like, why is he? What's happening?
Just a shadow rat.
Mm.
Like shadow boxing, but shadow rats.
So it looks like a rat, man. I just see everyone else freaking out. Guess the spell that I can.
Fireball.
Rat.
That's the restoration now.
Are you trying to tell me a rat fried this rice?
A rat made this sword.
Let's see.
You said there were runes on it as well, which is pretty scary. Got like a defiled dwarven sword that's become a rat sword.
You mean blessed, not defiled.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's a matter of perspective, I suppose.
Blessed by the biggest
So
god.
I
can
put
see...
cheese on it.
No, I can't see Creed. Fuck.
Oh,
I don't know. I
put
think that's
cheese
gonna
on
have to be it.
Very well.
I was gonna cast the spell magic, but if I can't see him, then I can't see him.
Well, let's pass it over to Kalos, who is currently being grappled.
Wiggle over here.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Stop it, Krios.
Stab.
You
You need that Caesar guy that does all the like the dogs and animals.
Don't.
He got
argue with
canceled
it,
for
don't
beating
reason
the
with it.
animals.
Oh, did he?
Nice.
Well, maybe take a page out of his book just this once.
And beat the animals.
Oh, my longest, best friend that I've had for so long.
I
I'm
don't even think
gonna.
this is the first time we've had to beat him up. because he's
Second
gone
to
crazy.
Laszlo.
Laszlo just hears it. You mean
Oh,
second, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action. Ajir will be instead of a great axe, it'll be a battle axe, and I'll grab it with one hand, and I'll swing twice at him.
Got me at
Land.
17. Ooh.
Pretty.
Father, do you hate me?
Yes, yes, I do. Your freaky rat form scares me.
It's just a phase, father.
Your rat body.
Dad,
love
I
rats.
swear.
You ever tried this Gouda? It's really good. really good.
It's really good.
Oh!
Aha.
Didn't even fucking account for that.
Wow. Cheese jokes.
Yes, they all hit, but one of them is a natural 20. Holy shit.
Another crit.
Time
That
to
one.
destroy your boy.
Overkill the cat.
Okay, so
Oh,
he goes down with that, but then plus 12. So what is that? 13? 25. 25, so he's down. Yeah, he went kaput.
wasn't he on like fucking 1 or 2 HP?
He was on 13 health.
Fucking hell.
You swing towards Krios. The shadow rats surround him. As soon as he loses the last bits of consciousness, the rats begin to pour off of him like shingles on a roof, one at a time, falling but not making any sound. As the shadow rats hit the floor, they right themselves almost like one of those Bobo dolls that you can punch and it's got the magnet on the bottom, so it rights itself. So all the rat shadows bounce back off the ground, and they begin to run to the sword. And then they pile in, disappearing into the shadow of the sword.
Don't touch that sword. Evil.
Evil.
Evil!
And we are effectively out of combat.
Uh,
I'm just gonna go ahead and knock down Krios, because he's got an ouchie.
Gotta rebuild him again.
Now Callus is just gonna like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I love you, big boy. Come here.
It's
I
my
start-
fault. I'll touch the cursed sword next time.
Me
Okay, I
and you are
won't,
the
but-
guinea pigs of the fucking group. Why is it just us? Why no one? My boy. And then I start repairing it.
You scritch him behind his ear, and he.
You're okay.
Yeah, there's a rat there.
And now
You're
the
okay.
cursed sword lies
You're-
motionless on the floor, ready to be touched again right now by Verse.
I drag Krios to the outside and I start repairing it.
Yeah, don't touch.
I'm gonna stand a good. I'm not gonna leave yet, but I am gonna stand a good 10 feet away from
hmm
the box with the cursed sword.
On occasion, you just see like one little rat shadow just like peek out its nose
He's
and
trying
like
to
peek
like
back
lure you
in.
in.
Come here.
He's
Come
like
here.
the little like come here finger. Like come here.
You got any
Mm.
cheese? I like cheese. I'll share my cheese. I'll share the cheese with you if you. Pay
He
up.
just give me a little bit of a
Flush.
yeah, just a
Guys,
little.
I need like 5-10 minutes, alright? Just leave me, my boy.
Well, what are we gonna do with the sword? Are we?
I say we leave it unless think of some way to transport it. And do you want to sell? Do you want that thing to come out into like the open market?
We could dispel magic and then put it in
Yeah.
a bag of holding.
But
Because
what
then
if
we
it's cursed?
then we just dispose of it where rats aren't. You know.
It'd probably be
And how-
best if the rat people don't have this weapon anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe no. Maybe the guy that bought that weird tabaxi changing item, maybe he'll want this too.
Does the
You could
sword
give it to a Yan Min.
does the sword
Yeah.
look like it has been defiled and it is actually dwarven? Because you said there's runes on it, right? Can I make an Arcana check to see?
The rat's sword itself is technically speaking, if you're familiar with an epee. But it's technically,
Ooh.
since we don't have those in D&D 5e, it's classed as a rapier.
It's a heavy rapier.
Heavy rapier.
This is a rapier?
Yeah, it is.
A rat rapier.
The blade itself resembles that of a rat's tail, occasionally bending in slight locations so it's not perfectly straight. The basket hilt is made of bones and metal, and has a little rat's paw dangling from the hilt, kind of like a keychain. Has a series of runes on it, written in that deep speech undercommon... Sorry, in the undercommon mixture of thieves' cant, excuse me.
Anyway, I gotta start getting ready to head out.
Okay.
I might drop in to listen, but
Mm-hmm.
Have a good time.
It's a child's birthday
Have a
party.
good time.
How much party he's gonna have?
last time.
Unless
User
Pat is just like
disconnected
a...
from your channel.
He's the clown. I don't know.
Oh wow.
They're gonna spike the fruit punch. Those kids are gonna get turned.
Hmm. Always
I
fun.
do have Dispel Magic, but it's not prepared, so you were right.
And the sword
So-
itself has rat
I have Dispel
shadows.
Magic.
Yeah, we could Dispel Magic, and then
But that's
Yeah.
assuming it's magic. It's dispel magic, and not like it's not cursed.
it's probably cursed. Yeah, Adam said it's cursed. So.
Me?
Well,
Does
little old me.
anyone have remove curse by chance?
I said I have it, but it's not prepared.
Oh, okay.
So we could.
Nautilus should, but he's not.
He's not here. We could close the lid.
Andrew.
Andrew, come back.
You could close the lid and then put it in another box that's not a cursed box. And then put that in the bag of holding.
Just give me. It's gonna take up too much space. Just give me the actual sword. But I don't want to touch it though. Or Krios. Krios.
Fine, because if it's a big sword, I can't mage hand it.
What's the weight limit for mage hand?
5.
Like 5 pounds. The rapier is probably quite light, but it's a great epee. How heavy would the sword be if we had to guess, Adam?
Hard to tell unless they touch it.
Visually observe it.
It could be hollow for all you know.
Yeah, a rat. If I'm taking there's parts of it that are bone and rat into account, it's probably not as heavy as an actual sword.
There's metal too.
Oh, there is metal. Too.
Yeah, the tail blade,
Just, like,
it
layered over it,
looks
like-
no, it looks like a rat's tail. It's not actually a rat's tail.
Okay. Does it look like it's heavier than the Morphic blade?
Uh,
A bit bigger. Like...
presumably.
Okay, probably won't be able to lift this, but what we could do is it's still in the box, right? We could,
Yeah,
you know,
the lid is just off, but
Yeah.
no one actually touched the sword itself.
Could I use Mage Hands to put the lid back on? You said it's like flesh.
Well, it's just a lid.
We'll... Someone put the lid on, and then he could probably pick the box up, and then what are you going to do with the box? Well,
Can you even get in here?
no, not like this, hold on.
My ass is too big.
Literally was trapped in the... So... asking Kalos, like, what in the network? What are you gonna do once the lid's closed? What, are you putting that in the bag of holding? What's the plan? Are we putting that in another? What's the?
The bag of holding is a little bit too. How big is the box, DM?
Let's see, 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot, and the longest point is approximately 3.5 feet. It's a long tube.
I'm looking at what I think the bag of holding looks like, and I think it should fit in there. Because I did the bag of holding under like the sling bag that I usually wear, Adam. I don't know if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll fit in there. I'll put it in
It's
the.
like a Jimmy Neutron vortex cube.
I'll look at it. I'll put it in the bag of holding then.
Alright, go over to the box and you pick it up. Go ahead, make a charisma saving throw.
Ah, God, no way! I didn't say I was gonna pick it up. I just say it out loud that hey, yeah, we can put it in the bag, but who's gonna touch the box? Who's the most charismatic out of all of us?
Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
God, fucking
A long pause.
Like the good kind or the bad kind? Is that him driving over to my house to borrow my doorknob or something?
I'm running over. I'm gonna give myself a +6. 18. 22 total.
Fate die.
Shit.
Did you guys forget about it?
No.
No.
I was gonna use it to see if he got a bad roll.
But I used it.
I think it's very nice that I'm just gonna roll it in here.
Awesome.
There you go.
Double awesome.
Oh. I don't pass.
Rat Swarm, part 2.
Oy.
Where? Alright, so as you reach over, although the box lid is on, the seal was actually the flesh strips, so the rats begin to pour out and encapsulate Krios. Not Krios, Kalos. Now we have Shadow Kalos to contend with, and the rest of you are gonna have to probably beat him up.
Okay.
Zip is very okay with this. Alright, let's go back into initiative. I'm gonna take off the astronaut for now, because he's unconscious. Let's go ahead and go down the line with some PvP. Zen, I'm assuming you're gonna go first, but he's not here anymore, so...
Actually,
Actually-
he's not here.
Maybe... Oh my
I got it
goodness.
too.
Nice.
Mega.
Okay, well, I'll get you. Alright, Varys, please. I'm just going down.
18 total.
Okay, let's go for Laz next.
17.
15, Laz, and... caps lock is on. Kalos. Oh, I'll have to get the bees off too. This is probably one of the shortest initiative orders we've ever had.
Yeah.
Henry, you pushed up.
Oh, I said 5, sorry.
So it's Varys first, Laszlo, Kalos, Zip. Wow, it's so short. Alright, Varys first. You turn around and you see that after dragging away Krios' body, after you shot it several times, you specifically, you see that as Kalos was opening up his bag of holding and was putting the box lengthwide in, rats began to swarm out and cover him from head to toe, all the way down to his shadow. That rhymed, if you pronounce it correctly.
Okay.
Oh, you might want to move me over there, by the way, because I'm in the hallway.
No, didn't you drag him out?
Yeah, but if I was picking up the box, wouldn't I be inside?
Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. So, it's coming back over here. Okay, so he is back in the room.
Hmm.
Your hunter mark should still be up.
Yeah, no, I'm still concentrating. So I am gonna like use my bonus action to slap it on him, but
Right.
I'm gonna
Slap.
hold the first arrow though. I'm not gonna attack Kalos just yet, and I'm just gonna use my free action, out loud, say, "Hey Kalos, do you want to shake this off, real quick, please?" I'm holding an ethereal arrow this time around though. I'm gonna use one of those if Kalos charges forward.
He did say please. But, it's not his turn yet, because next is the rat swarm.
Free action, give middle finger.
Oh, you do?
Alright, rat swarm, what are you going to diggly do?
I'm gonna... Shit, if I...
Kiss him.
What can I do?
It's always me against you guys.
There you go. Well, guinea pigs, damn, be damned.
Well, someone else besides Kalos or Krios touch the cursed objects next time.
I'm gonna just...
Not it.
Of course not. 'cause you're a fucking DM.
I still gotta say it, just in case. You try to give it to one of my NPCs or something.
It's like furthest away I can get. And then I can still see him. Well, I would have had to have become big man, so I wasn't a small swarm of rats. I was going to do mage hand, so I wouldn't actually be... I would be a Laszlo.
Careful of your derriere.
My ass...
Alright, I gotta move Zen out. Hold
Gets
on.
a ass.
I gotta move Zen out. Hold on.
I am going to cast Slow on Callus. He needs to make a Wisdom save.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
What's your total?
18.
You needed to beat a 19, so you are slowed.
Damn,
And
he's retarded.
I'm gonna bonus action shrink down into a swarm of rats and use all my movement to exit the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I made you
45,
retarded.
40.
No, I run away.
So you have half speed, -2 to AC and Dex saves, and you can't use reactions. On your turn, you can either use an action, either an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magical items, it can't make more than one melee or range attack during its turn. If you attempt to cast a spell, you have to roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, it doesn't take an effect until the creature's next turn. And the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. You make a wisdom save at the end of each of your turns. On a successful save, DC 19, the effect ends. I'm concentrating on that as well if you want to change my swarm into
Yeller.
color. Yeller.
Alright, we'll pass it over to Shadow Kalos.
Shadow Kalos. Can Shadow Kalos pick up the rapier?
Yes, that'll be part of your movement.
Okay. So what's that? -5?
No, it's just like, you reach down and touch it.
I pick it up and 1, 2, 3, 4, and I bop Varys. Oh wait, no, I can't bop Varys. Yes, I can.
He slices that open.
Yes, I
from
can.
fucking-
I can bop.
He's
him.
fighting the rats. He's fighting. Can I?
As you get closer with hostile intent, you are going to take an arrow.
Ah!
Do less AC.
It's pretty easy to hit.
I didn't. I didn't. Okay.
Like a big,
Damn, I had
stupid
so-
jellyfish.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't have too much to temp HP. Okay.
All right. So I'm assuming a 33 hits.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So this is going to be enforced damage. So hold up. Ooh. 6, 16, 25 force damage to Kalos. He's got a as he gets closer.
How much damage?
25 force damage.
That is resolved, and then he's gonna try to attack you. You rolled an 18 plus who's what's it?
Oh, that hits. So
I rolled an 18. 18 plus.
18 hits. I don't have that high in AC.
Okay. Yeah. Rapier is a D8, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You take. Hey, what's the plus for this one, DM?
It's finesse, so you can use either.
No. Well, it's magical, so I can use intelligence. But does it have a plus?
Oh yeah, it's
Plus
+3.
three?
Or is it attunement? Like?
No,
Three-
no. It's as long as I use a magical weapon, I'm good. It doesn't have to be attuned. I'm assuming it's magical.
Yeah, it's +3.
What was that? 3? You take 12 points of damage.
It
As
is
you try
piercing.
as you try to poke the blade into me, there's like a glitch effect. It doesn't sink as deep as you think it would have. So
Boo.
Let me stab you. Come on.
Stop
The
being a
password
bitch.
swordfish.
I don't know what to think no more.
Get out of my head!
Well, at the end of your turn, go ahead and check for the slow again.
Oh, right, wisdom.
You're rolling for wisdom versus a 19.
I have to get a 19.
That's not a 19, Henry.
Adam, you silly
What?
goober. If you turn it around.
If I
and-
squint hard enough, it turns into
if
infinity.
You are imaginative, it's actually.
Yeah, an 8, if you turn it 90 degrees, is infinity, so...
So technically, I pass it.
Exactly.
So as Kalos runs in slow-mo and stabs glitch Varys. Zip, you witness all of this and doesn't.
Oh,
I
and
like to
he-
think it's like Gulliver's Travels. There's tons of little spiders, like sort of slowing him down with like
Mhm.
little webs.
That's
just
pretty.
He's
turns
like-
to Zip menacingly, just like I don't know.
And as Shadow Kalos runs forward, you feel that your life is in danger, if not for the fact that Varys is your meat shield.
As he runs closer, I don't know if we would notice this in the heat of the moment, but like, did the rats like seem to coalesce around the sword, or do they still seem to be like spilling out of the box itself? Like, is the
Right now they're coalesced on Kalos himself.
okay?
And now that he has
Got,
the
like, that
sword, it's
venom-
even more
that
so.
Venom look. Like, I'm a rat.
We are.
I like
Swarm.
cheese. Like, whoa.
That Gouda shit, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's what he says. Reveals his face. Good, this is kind of cool.
But anyways, yeah, Zip, your turn to beat Kalos up.
Oh boy.
It's not a nice feeling. I'm not gonna lie. It's not good. I don't like this.
Everyone beat up the
I hate.
tank.
I
the
hate
pseudo
PvP.
tank.
Like,
And then don't touch the cursed sword.
it could have been not cursed.
No, it has to be. It's rat.
No, yeah.
Holy rat.
Now,
Rat
if it
Jesus.
was fairy, it would have been holy.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
honestly, yeah, I would have had like
You-
a super
you-
holy ferret paladin.
Oh, and it looked like a ferret.
Guys, someone has to go holy ferret paladin next campaign, and Adam will give all
Is
the
that an
blessings.
actual
was
species?
thinking-
They have some weird ass. They have like owl people now and stuff, so I don't think that a ferret creature would be like out of the
Ferret folk.
question.
Its passive is that it can sneak in through any hole.
It might be a
because
homebrew.
Any
It
hole.
doesn't have a. It doesn't have. It doesn't have. What was that
5e
thing that the guy
ferret.
said that it ferrets
Okay.
didn't have?
I found him.
What the fucking special ed guy who sold me
Vertebrae?
Mimi? No,
Yeah.
yeah, he said they don't have a fucking backbone, even though they're clearly
Yeah.
vertebrae.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
You believed him though.
Your parents, one time we were at like George was chasing her around, and she's like, Pop tried to grab her, but she had no bones.
Well, the fucking thing is, I also still don't even know if it was actually a girl or boy, because frankly, if I can't believe him that she doesn't have a backbone, I never gendered Mimi.
You-
Could have been a
Man,
dude
man.
for all I know.
Could have been man.
Man. Alright, so we'd have to knock his ass out. So I'm gonna do Sunbeam. I'm gonna take out a little.
Nice.
A little.
Oh my god.
What? I
Well,
can't.
let
hit
me
it.
just
gotta-
let me just double check Sunbeam real quick, because I want to see what damage type it is.
It's radiant. That's
Okay,
what
okay,
my hope
okay,
is.
okay.
This is good or bad for Kalos?
I mean,
Yeah,
listen, I gotta
yes.
go down either way.
The rat man, formerly known as Count.
Okay. Well, first he needs to do a con saving throw.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I was gonna say. He's gonna
I'm
have to
really
do a
good at
Constitution.
those. Hold on.
Also, it's a
I take out a
line.
little yeah. So, oh yeah, right. Oh hey,
Burn your
What was that?
ass.
A plus.
it's a rat.
What was that?
here?
A
No.
5 plus 11?
16.
16.
You needed a 20 to not get, Hadouken. So
Ah, I get
Zip
Hadouken.
Dukand, you could say.
Okay, on a
Actually,
failed
it's probably more
save,
Kamehameha Zip Meha.
creature
Zippy
takes
zippy.
68 radiant damage and is blind until your next turn.
I'm blind.
Alright,
And you're still concentrating, so you can shoot out another beam. The thing is, though, shadow versions are all vulnerable to radiant, so
Ooh,
go ahead and
give me
double
that
this.
damage.
double the dice or double
Give
the
me
damage?
that damage.
The number after.
Okay.
So yeah, roll the dice and then just do times 2.
Alright, guys. We need to finish this quick. You need to knock
Oh,
me the fuck out, because I need to
Oh
go
wait,
eat.
hold on. This
He needs to eat
I read it
nuggies.
wrong.
I need to go eat nuggies. Come on.
It's 68.
40? Okay, let's go.
No, it's not that. It's not
It's
that.
the wrong dice, yeah.
Come on, Greg.
It's the red ones.
Fucking
Gregory,
unprofessional.
you
Fuck.
had this time on the beach. You should be rolling dice on the beach.
How do I click the dice? I hit 7 instead of
left
8.
click, left click. I'm sorry, right click. Right click on the dice.
Cut the red
Okay.
wire.
Oh, look, it keeps going up.
Well, that was cool.
Times 2.
52.
Yeah, 52.
You don't, alright, Mr. Kuman. Oh shit. Damn, that's a
And you
big
are
hit.
blind.
So we have advantage on you, and you have disadvantage on your one attack.
And you're stupid. I'm slow, I mean.
Come here.
You have little spiders.
Zip, I took care of you while you were getting fucking many a blowjobs, and this is how you treat
Many.
Jesus. When you say it like that, Jesus.
Many a blowjob, the most blowjobs.
Alright, well, you're concentrating
Your
on...
limp skeleton body out of there.
Alright, well, you're holding on to Sunbeam if you want to cast another one later, but if you're done for now, or you're gonna move...
Oh, if I move, I think I can only take a couple setbacks, so I can still look at him.
Okay.
Look at him.
Right there. There.
Alright. Varys, do you end this poor man's existence?
So you have advantage on all your attacks.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, 'cause
blind.
he's blinded.
Oh, he's blind.
So
He's blind, and he's got -2 AC from slow, and, you know, as well...
And I'm retarded.
Your words,
and
not
he's
mine.
used his one attack and can't do reactions.
His
Slow is
reaction
fucking
out of
evil.
his
Slow
And he
is-
smells bad.
He might smell bad. He's holding the sword. Like
Varys is just stuck because, like, his instinct is to, like, if
Not
this were
pick the
not
shadows
Gallows,
from.
is to just, like, let's go ham.
you gotta go
Right.
ham. You have. He said go ham. Henry
Yeah,
needs to eat nuggets. Like.
I need to go eat nuggets.
Alright,
Take me the fuck out.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to prop him up with, like, the planar energy, so, like...
Oh my god.
The area around him shimmers, and you're ready to do a force.
Is it that like just
Arrow.
before lightning happens, you feel that weird thing in the air? Like, my hair's on end. Like,
Alright,
We're just swinging. Oh, fight back!
We're gonna see if we
fight
can-
back!
I'm gonna... What happens is, I will, as I'm loosing the first arrow, I'm gonna teleport 10 feet back, using that passive I have.
Mhm. Step on the skeleton.
Yep, so I'm gonna loose an ethereal arrow, I'm gonna sharpshooter this,
Jeez.
so I have advantage.
I'm
Plus 10,
sorry!
yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're just gonna
Again,
hear
free
this.
I'm
action.
sorry.
Sorry, Kalos. Well, I'm sure one of us
We
has
can
some-
buff out the scratches, you know.
Can you?
If you shoot his head off, I can regenerate. it.
Okay.
Jeez.
You just hear muffled screaming, like I can hear you guys.
I'm
Like,
assuming a 27 hits.
No, it doesn't hit. Of course it does.
that was the actual number that I made Adam when when you said that, right? Like,
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
Now, I have
guys, so
to
why
roll
does
4
Henry
different
have a
dice.
27 AC?
Should I roll this on the board, or should I? No.
I think it's more funny.
I have all the. You want me to do it? I'll do it on the board.
Load it up.
Okay. I have all the dice out, but I'll do it on the board.
All the dice.
All right. So that's a D10. That's 2 D6s for the hunter's mark. Actually, I didn't roll
Did
a
you crit?
concentration check. No.
Okay.
The thing Adam gave us from the crystal spark. Actually, let me roll a concentration check because I did not do that when you hit me the first time. It's +8, so it's got to be.
he hit you for 16 damage,
Yeah,
right?
I passed.
Yeah.
No, only 6. So
Oh yeah, it was the plus stuff.
I am still have that. 2 D8s, and this will be +19 with this roll.
Fucking hell.
That's sharpshooter, so yeah.
If anything, this will just like bind us closer in future battles because it's like, oh fuck, everyone's quite scary. Like, hi Pat, we're beating up Henry. You touched the sword.
So that is
He did.
You
after
picked the
that,
box
he
up
did.
and the yeah.
that's 46 damage.
Okay.
You okay there, Bucko?
I think he's alright. He's built
Um,
of tough stuff.
He's in a crater.
Well, I think he might have stepped away maybe. So just if we calculate all the damage.
No,
he's okay. Okay.
He's got nuggets.
That's
Alright,
fucking
um,
Dwarven Juggernaut armor's kicking. Don't
I
worry.
thought you were gonna say like the nugget knot, like. Just
Hold on,
thinking
though,
about.
come on, guys. Kill
Juggernaut.
me
I'm gonna
faster.
do-
Come
I'm
on.
gonna do one more.
Mm-hmm.
A sharpshooter again.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've got disintegrate
Uh,
prepped. I don't want to do
fucking-
that.
Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
just
Okay,
saying.
hold on. Now it's.
right there, Dave.
And I have a knife
Finally!
left, so,
I've been waiting for this whole
I would never
I
want to.
actually did a question. I know he got reduced, but does 23 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I can't shield, so
No
yeah.
D8s for this one. I'll roll this on the board again though.
Let him get up. Let him get up. They jump at me. They jump at me. You know the vid.
Yeah.
Send dudes. You mean nudes? No, I'm in a fight.
Please
All right.
send help.
31.
God.
Are you still up?
I'm still up. Don't
Okay.
worry.
I need you to make a saving throw.
No, you don't.
Me too. I
He's
just
like, I didn't hear no
Wait,
bell.
let me check the DC. Hold up. Let me find the thing. Hold up.
It don't matter. It's a natural 20. Fuck you.
I like to imagine Callus is in
Okay,
like
no,
his
you
mech
pass.
brain.
You are
He's
not
like watching
restrained.
this happen. This is like just go
And
down.
wisdom mod proficiency. Yeah, okay. So 9. 9. Actually, hold up. It's 10. Just to double check, Adam, you put 10 plus wisdom mod. Is that intentional, or is it supposed to be 8 plus for the Sentinel's Loom? Is that as written, or did you mean like the usual DC where it's 8 plus?
It should be the usual calculation. Did I say 10?
Yeah, you wrote 10.
Oh,
so
oh.
should I mental note?
It should be, yeah, it should be the usual calculation 8 plus all the other stuff.
Alright, you do have like all these arrows sticking out. Actually, what is
Shadow arrows.
Yeah, the arrows. I don't know if they dissipate if he passes the saving throw. Or they're still sitting on him. But yeah, you do pass though. And to end my turn,
Rat.
I'm gonna take 3 steps back.
Rat.
Oh, you're a smart guy. You got read my mind.
Get out of there, Varus.
You know what? I won't leave Zip as like
Has
I'll be his
the pin cushion on Monkey Ridge again.
So I'll take a few steps back, but I won't.
I mean, is Callus been actually using his moves or no?
Yeah.
You can only attack once, though.
I can only attack once.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage now.
Well, it's the rat time, so let's see what the rats do.
D-rat, and I'm gonna fireball him.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
He's blind, so he can't see, and he fails any ability check that requires sight. I don't think he can dodge this.
Dexterity?
Would you have -2 on?
Charles.
What if you can't see this thing? How does it work, Adam? Like,
No, the
close-
seeing part is for like if you have blindness
There's a
or
mammoth.
requires.
okay.
He can still try the save, but he just has disadvantage on it
Okay.
because he's blind. You can't see the fireball until the heat is already in your face.
Oh, okay. 3.
He does have
Give me-
resistance to fire, though.
Yeah, I do, yes. So what's the total damage?
You're rolling it.
So he did fail the saving throw, but he takes half from his Juggernaut armor.
Okay. 27.
That's
So we're gonna,
half.
Yeah. No, that's total.
so it's gonna be 13.5, 14.
14 points.
Be crispy.
And I'm going to use a charge on my gauntlet to... what am I going to do to you? I'm going to chill touch you.
Tickle you.
Stop
think
being
you said kill
creepy,
touch.
God.
26.
To
That's
hit?
it,
Nah,
yeah.
it misses.
That is 23 points of necrotic damage.
Fucking fall and just explode.
The rats go hastily into the shadow of the sword that is now falling away from Kalos's grip as he also falls.
And it's Snuggie time, so I'll be back.
Okay.
All right, do we say someone heals Kalos though, just so we can hold the number for him for when he gets back?
Yeah.
Who's gonna do it?
How much health does he have?
I mean, I have potions, but do you have?
I think he's got well over like 130. And he has like, he gets temp HP. But
Well, that's gone.
yeah, that's all gone, so.
Just in case, I'm gonna heal him for 70 hit points.
Alright.
With a level 6 heal.
So we'll just hold on to that when he gets back from his nugget break. And for all intents and purposes, he is conscious, but the sword is waiting for another person to touch it.
Okay, I guess it's my turn, guys. No.
Alright.
Bravest man here.
Seeing as I picked up
Everyone's doing it.
that scroll of stone shape, do you want me to just make a stone little secret in here and just put it in it full in there? Like a little stone compartment below, and we can put loads of boxes on top of it. And like
That might be the best. Might be our
because
best
then it
bet.
doesn't require me to touch it.
Then we can bury it and then.
Maybe try burying it, shredding it, burning it.
Well, burying the artifact
Touching
historically
it.
has worked out in these campaigns, right?
Nah, yeah.
What if I turn into a T-Rex and then pick it up? Is that better?
think
They'd
That's
just be a
probably-
giant
that's-
T-Rex covered in evil. If I cast Protection from Evil the Good with one of my scrolls, using a little bit of my dust, it says, so the protection is evil. This is bad.
Evil.
Can't be
I don't
charmed,
know,
frightened.
it's kind of
I
a
would say
butthole,
that
though.
they were possessed by those shadow rats. I think that's a pretty fair assumption. So if I have that, that means it just doesn't happen.
That's true.
So
But
we
then the
could
question
do it.
becomes, where do we put it? Bad.
Yes.
Like, will the bag of holding hold the curse? Like, are we, or will
Probably
it seep out?
rats everywhere.
Be the rats of holding. We have to be careful.
I mean, you're still concentrating on Sunbeam. You could just like burn the sword forever. Don't know if that.
What? So I'm gonna ask this because you said you had it prepared. What's the ruling for disintegrate for magical items? Like, how does it mesh with magic items like this? Because if we're worried about someone else getting the sword and we feel like we can't reliably transport it, if we can destroy it, is that something we should?
It disintegrates non-magical stuff, but
So
Throw it into the fire.
magic items are unaffected by the
Yeah, I
spell,
was
so
thinking
it
the same
doesn't
thing.
it doesn't work. And it's a 6th level. I don't want to spend slots. So
Alf Sildor.
Laz Sildor, throw it into the fire.
I don't think I
No.
will. Rats. So yeah, not burying it's probably not a good idea.
carrying it's like, isn't it? Like, well, here's the
It's
thing.
an inherently bad thing, like
Our concern was leaving it to be
found by
taken,
other rats. Yeah.
found by the rats, but we're also like, we might not have the means to transport it. So then the question becomes,
Well, we're pretty fast. Do you want me to ferry it back? Oh, it's 3 hours. No. No.
like, I know we joke about it all the time, but burying it might be the best option if we can't bury it.
Yeah. I think we probably should. Because I feel like if it gets into rat hands, it wouldn't be good either.
Okay. Well, this room was pretty well defended, bar us destroying it.
We'll
So-
pile the boxes. We'll take.
And then
since the sword is cursed,
yeah.
Since the sword is cursed and the box wasn't, we'll take the box, and that'll be like the red herring to like, oh, it's not here anymore.
Okay. So, DM.
Mm.
We've moved Kalos. Where the sword is, I will use the Scroll of Stone Shape to sort of sequester this evil blade into the ground, and then like let it close. So then it's in like a little compartment where the sword will be hidden. Is that something possible?
You bury the sword inside of this tomb. Forever to be rat. Oofed.
So now that that's done, loads and loads of crates all on top of it, and
Let's take the box it was in. The box is in what doesn't look cursed, or it's not seeping black magic, is it?
No, but it's just made of.
it was the jerky that was broke was the seal, right?
Mhm.
What you said. And
I don't think we need to carry this around. I said we just unload it and drop it in the middle of another room somewhere. Just say, hey, it's.
they got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very
And
well.
then we'll seal the door that's been destroyed. Could we mending the gashed gap in the middle to reseal the door?
That would be Kalos. Do one of you guys have mending?
No, I don't have mending actually.
That would be a Kalos thing.
I could spend a resource to, kind of like what we did for
I
getting
have
in.
mending as a cantrip.
Oh, you do?
I'll mend it.
You mend the door? Okay. Let's drag Kalos out of here and.
We forgot Kalos in there.
And then would I be able to? I was gonna say I'm gonna fucking actually seal this place in. I have
Now,
it.
did Henry say if he mended Krios to get him back on his feet at least a little bit?
He said he wanted to spend 5 minutes, but then he picked up the thing, so we could spend 5
Because
minutes
I
doing
do
that.
know that is the spell that what's it called?
That he uses for it.
That
yeah.
he uses. So if you want to mend Krios like once, if it's within the time frame, I think you can kind
Since
of.
I have no idea what I'm doing, can you actually give him cat ears or no?
It repairs it back to a state of its whole, not just. Yeah,
I think
unfortunately.
he has cat ears. He does have cat ears. He's like. I imagine robot tabaxi when I see Krios. So.
I think like Baymax with cat ears. That's what I see.
Could be.
Yeah. So could we like barricade that. Before they mend it up, little Splaslow will like emerge out through the gap before it's sealed. Like, just trying to make sure it's as. And I'll just use my web attack to sort of reinforce the barricades that we've put on the other side.
You splooge onto the opposite side of the door before crawling through the hole. Very homoerotic.
Yeah, it's a high DC
Alright.
break. Cool. Okay, that's as we can
That's
do.
as settled as it can be at this moment.
Yeah, and we can inform the priests if they're they're dwarven priests. They're like clergymen in dwarven society. Or are they rune priests? Is that what that is? Like, is there someone that we could be like, right, we've cleared this thing, you need to go down there and just fucking destroy this, or seal this rat heresy away? They might have a rat heresy room that they just hide all their horrible findings. But anyways, I think that's all sealed up, as best we can do. I'm not concentrating on that anymore. Slow was pretty useful there. Rats.
Yeah, you pretty much hit him with like almost all the status afflictions you can.
Yeah, Sunbeam's nasty as well.
Yeah, all you need to do is paralyze him too.
I could have done that. I have a paralyzing bite if I'm a spider.
Alright, so you've cleared out a decent amount of these rooms. You've cleared out the sus room, the foreman's quarters, the common room, the temporary forge, and now you have North 150 and
Which
some
is the
other
direction
corridor.
where there was water, right?
Yeah.
Also, what's the time for you lot? Is it 1 o'clock?
It's 1 o'clock, yeah.
Did you need to go at 2 or 3, Alec?
I've got like at least an hour and a half I can.
Okay.
squeeze.
Well, there was another door you said. Where was that, Adam?
It's a lot of doors.
It was north,
Too
right?
many
It was-
doors, head boy.
There was, I think the only thing we didn't check was there was this fork when we decided to double back, and we're maybe I don't know if there's like another direction where the shadow area is over here, but like
Oh, did you want to go back into the foreman's room and go forward?
we could, or we could go over here where the basically where that,
The route we were going
the
north
north,
previously.
yeah, like right outside that room where we killed the spider.
It might link up, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, you lead the way, and we'll follow.
Where'd I leave my guy?
Or do you want me to take pointers at swarm of spiders?
I'm trying to figure out where. Oh, there's my mini. Okay.
Yeah, you just click on the left, top left. It'll ping you back to your PC.
It was more a case of all right. So we want
Oh,
to
you're
go
going
back
that
over
way.
here. Oop. Where am I? I'm still clicking. So do we want to go back over here? Is what we said.
You can get a main route, yeah. Follow the tracks. I will keep an eye out for any like signs of more warped metal and depleted diamond quartz.
You're traveling along the north track. As you get past here, you see more of these depleted diamond quartz.
Bits.
The
If we take a
long.
peek through this threshold, is there a door or is it just?
That's a door, yeah.
Okay.
Door in the hidden zone, yeah.
Okay.
As you
Worth a
get
check,
close
I
to over
guess.
here at this junction, you smell fresh-ish water. It's still technically water with the runoff of the
Tepid.
iron, so it's...
Oh yeah, it's the fucking not drinkable stuff.
I mean, you could if you want, but
You're an iron.
it wouldn't rest well in your stomach unless you were...
If you
A golem.
blinked hard enough.
Your kidneys are going to be working overtime to filter that shit out.
You'd be dying.
Yeah. What if you turn into Iron Man?
But at least you wouldn't be a bitch, though.
Alright, so there's the door over here in the shadow area, and if you follow the tracks, that's the smell of water. Get that for Henry.
Okay. Do you have any desire to open this door to see? Because like again, basic sense of direction, I think would say it's kind of. I don't want us to like. Oh, we're looking at the map. We're like, oh, it probably just links up there. We don't want it. We don't need.
I'm gonna go through it. Is it a door that?
Door
Unlocked.
like many other doors, and must be opened
A rat boy.
with hands.
I open. I open the door. I swarm again.
You notice
There's a
that
gap.
this door. Oh, wait, hold on. Watch your step.
The door has its own separate hidden zone.
Yeah, it does.
What does it say on the door? Is it, or are there any icons or
Not labeled.
not labeled? And this doesn't smell of water. It was to the right.
The other direction north is the water smell.
Taking one out of your K-Man's book. I'm gonna check to see if these dwarves, if it's not been barricaded, if they left any traps. Would that just be an investigation check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 14.
Around these parts, no traps, but maybe there should have been because of the number of dead bodies, and maybe it would have helped them not die.
I'm gonna skedaddle up the wall a little bit. Is this firing? It's got that rune.
Yeah, more of the ever-burning runes.
Okay. So what do we see? Is this like a bedroom or
Some sort of common quarters for the miners themselves. Many of them were killed in their beds, maybe denoting a stealthy attack.
oh Jesus?
Are we seeing
Did they have rat bites? Yeah.
Yeah, is this-
Ah,
is this
someone
rat
must
pain?
make a
Doctor,
medicine
doctor,
check.
Dr. Zip.
Medicine.
Alright.
Check over there. I say in the network.
Okay, where's the body?
They're on the bed.
I guess they're as rendered.
There's a giant. They killed a bear as well. That big rat corpse there.
That's just a
That would
bearskin
be
rug.
terrifying, Adam, if it was like the bearskin
Hey,
rug,
mhm.
like animated
No
up,
wonder the bear. The
and it was a rat
attacked.
underneath.
Mhm.
Like that'd be cool. But
Pretty clever.
it would be pretty scary.
A
Ooh,
27.
doctorate coming in clutch.
27. So you go over to one of the nearby corpses. There is a very precise, piercing wound right between the collarbone and the throat. So like in that little area between your collarbone where it's like nice and soft and
The easiest kill spot.
Before I tell them anything, I'm just gonna say he didn't make it, and then tell them that.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you,
So
doctor.
astute. Thank you. There's a guy doing a little plank challenge underneath this bed here. Oh my god. Oh, there's another book over there.
Yeah, there's a. I was gonna say like. Is that set dressing or is that another book
So-
of note rendered?
Some of these books are actually just the books that the dwarves are reading.
What is he reading? 50
I was
Shades
looking
of
at
Rat.
I was looking at the blue one over here. That's got like the. On the shelf next to this. green
Oh.
potion.
Now, some of these are just decorative
Is
books.
are there any books that are not decorative?
I mean, all books could be decorative if you don't read them.
Is there any books of note that we could look for in this room?
Most of these are just common dwarven literature.
Okay.
Fiction, non-fiction,
Does
how to mine.
Dip? Does that wound look like the size of like a rapier, or does it look like something a little bit more jagged, maybe like teeth? Does it seem natural? Is what I ask.
According to your grand medicine check, that is too precise of a wound to be that of a rat sinking its fangs into someone's throat.
There's
Too
one
precise.
bed here that's not got someone in it. And we saw two.
I mean, it could be this guy on the floor. Oh no, there's one on the floor.
We saw two in the other room. So there was, and then we saw one guy in the secret room, the storeroom, with the sword.
I mean, it could be just like they sleep in shifts too.
Okay. Well, given what happened when Kalos touched that thing and it tried to get everyone, maybe they found, but it was sealed.
They
Maybe not.
know, maybe.
It was sealed though, but there was a rat ritual book in the other room.
Maybe they mended it too.
Maybe they did seal it with the rat ritual. Well, they're all dead now, so there's no point really passing over it. But yeah, that sword bad. Okay. There's a little hearth there, flagons, and more books. probably these are personal like crates on the end. What are these? Are these crates more books in here?
Miner's tools, like repair kits for pickaxes to rig out dings, a file to file down metal,
Okay.
and
Our
talc
dwarven
reinforcements.
translator's not here, so it's not even worth saying. Oh, let's check these. See if there's any diary entry shit. So.
This
Probably
is
you could always grab them for later, you
Fringle,
know?
Frangle, Jingle Jangle.
There's no harm in grabbing them for later.
I'm
Dude,
full.
that's a celebratory nugget song I just heard
Alright,
there.
I'm back.
Question. Do you need to be the one to mend Krios to get him back up, or can anyone using mending?
Anyone using mending can do it.
Alright.
He's up.
We told Zip to prepare him. So,
Okay.
like,
You've been zipped as well, mate.
or at least
What
we
is
told him to use mending at least once to get him on his feet so he could walk. So.
Okay. What am I doing?
We're checking one last room before we progress. So.
Dengue!
Henry.
You should have like 70 HP or something. I think what Zip said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave you for 70.
I'm back. Well, so 70 HP for me.
And we're
Man,
over
that's-
no,
Are
to
you
the
feeling? Does Kalos have any whiskers on his head? Does he,
north. Is he a rat?
is his ears up here?
Just say it, Varys. Just say it. Is he a rat?
Look, they're gonna ask him when we try to get back inside we try to go back to see, Gizmo and Gautier. So like, we might as well know going in if he's become a rat spy due to
A rat spy. That's a good point there.
I like cheese.
Hmm.
Do you like cheese? I mean, I don't know what that has to do with being a rat, but like, you're dodging the question, sir.
Am I rat?
Okay.
Well, as soon as you regain consciousness, Kalos, the last thing you saw before waking your eyes in your dreams of being unconscious was a towering figure standing over 50 feet tall to your, however tall you are, 5 foot something.
5'6". Short king.
Well, the last thing you saw was a towering creature before you, standing menacingly looking down upon your visage. It resembled that of the biggest of rats.
Do you share that with us?
Did it look like it wanted to hurt me? Or accept me in its place?
It resembled that of a king sitting on its throne looking down on a subject. Mayhaps it grants you a boon. Mayhaps it grants you a swift execution, or maybe a land plot within its kingdom. That is up to your...
With your name on
I'm
it.
prepared
That's-
to offer you a deal.
If I was a rat and I was
The
offered
biggest
a wheel
of
cheese,
deals.
you're gonna get this big wheel. One time only offer.
The Gouda? The Gouda's the best cheese.
The best cheese, I say. The rat Gouda. Gathmagak Gouda, I say. That's what I call it.
Goth Maguda.
Gathmagouda.
Like I said, you struck that off, or do you tell us that?
Goth Gouda.
He's back. It's him.
Head empty, full of cheese.
Got a lot of cheese.
Alright, well,
I do let the boys know about this.
Cheese.
And I finish it with Zip, you don't happen to have more of those Healy magics, do you?
Yes.
Would you ponder your hand on this withering soul?
I've also got.
Do recall, we have
potions.
we have to fight a Grey Seer later on.
Yeah, and I am less than half head.
We got a lot of potions.
Yep.
so about that heal.
How about that heal?
I've also got a couple potions of vitality. You'd have to you'd have to take a short rest to really use them. But
I mean, listen, I could go to sleep right now if you guys
You
want.
get
but-
28 points of more healing. I cast,
28?
I cast Cure Wounds level 5.
what was I gonna ask? All right, I'm gonna. Since Kalos did share the rat thing, I am gonna.
Kill him.
I'm gonna message Alof and ask, hey, are you too far away to tell us if Kalos is psychically compromised or something along that line?
Our bravest boy.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Don't you worry, young ones. My grip is much stronger than any Rat fiend.
Just like I would have killed his ass. Don't worry.
Don't
Did we
worry.
all hear that? Or just Varys?
It's a one-way connection, so she sent it to Varys.
Since with that reassurance, that's that we're gonna get. I don't bring it up again. I'm just gonna say, you know what? I'll take that as I'll take her at her word.
This is the room of people.
Cure wounds. Oh. Oh, give me that magic.
That's good. That's good.
Give me that magic, DM.
You gotta roll.
He's got magic
Another
surges.
thing.
There you go. It's a 38 and a 4.
Ooh, 4. I think that's in the moderate category. And 38 means that you become completely invisible and silent for a minute.
It's pretty good. Oh my god, he's dead.
Imagine
I
he
do
had
think
that
it's
last
funny that
round.
we've reached the point where that happens, and we're just so used to like you guys.
But
We're
yeah,
like
for the rest of you,
radiated.
he would just completely vanished after he cured himself.
He's put the ring on.
He's like, oh, that feels much better. Gone. And you heal for something.
He's still healing. Ooh. Oh, we can't hear that. He wouldn't even be able to do the funny ghost sound. Well,
Okay, alright. Now I can be a tank again. Alright, what are we doing?
So is this just more track, or is this another door over here?
That actually leads out to more track.
that was
And it's the
Agua,
fresh smell of iron-filled water
right? Lovely.
that you probably would need to do a lot of filtration of.
Who's Phil?
Phil McCracken.
Got him.
Could have gone way worse. I respect that. Respect it.
Anyways, so, yeah, okay, so just be aware, you're smelling metal water. Yeah. Let me just get a little bit of it out of your way. Hidden zone here. The track suddenly comes to an end. Banks left, and then a lot more forward. Actually, let me just check your range of vision here, bucko.
120.
Actually, that's basically right.
Mentally tell Zip, hey Zip,
Well, 120 is
where
for
are you,
Laszlo.
buddy?
Not, oh, yeah, Laszlo's right next.
Yeah, he's right there.
Swarm.
Get over here.
Wah.
Oh my
Ooh,
lord.
it's water. Oh no, it's a pond of water, mate. Oh jeez.
Jeez.
Sorry. Sorry, Dan. That was my only one for today, and I'm
Yeah,
done.
that was a good one.
There
That
are
was a good one.
shadows. I don't know if that's just an effect.
Adam was ripping me a new one.
That was-
on
I
his
think it's because the
birthday.
water's really low down. Because it's low to the surface, it pulsates up and down.
It's also a vertical fog effect.
Yeah.
Alright, since we're 100%ing, do we want to check the left and right? Or are we like, no more detours, no more rats?
I
No more
don't know.
detours, no more rats.
Well-
Straight ahead.
What are you doing?
We're pretending that we are heroes of this world and trying to save a civilization by recovering certain
Whoa,
artifacts.
whoa, whoa! He's laughing. That's the man that gave you chicken food. For the
Are you
last time.
laughing because it's really cool, or are you laughing because we're a whole bunch of nerds? Yeah, nerds.
Okay, well, that's your fate. No chicken nuggets for you.
Crate
Yeah?
life is.
Well,
Was it
guess
any
what,
different than
Kenneth?
Call of Duty?
I'm gonna turn off that PS5 so you can't play Fortnite anymore.
Play S5.
Play S5.
Haha, you play Fortnite, haha. No,
You can imagine playing Fortnite.
we're just trying to make ourselves not be losers by picking on kids, so it's even worse.
As a
Makes me
fiend,
feel
of
better.
as a scroll fiend, is that another scroll?
Yeah, that's another stone shape.
Take it.
It's used very heavily by these miners, as you could probably imagine. It's very good for their line of work. You just take it like that? That's stealing.
They are long dead, and is that a potion?
They're the
Someone
best.
worked hard on that scroll, so...
No, those are alcohol bottles.
Rat. And just scraps of crap, right?
Yeah. As you venture towards here, the smell of acrid water fills your nostrils. You can't help but notice that... Here, you can pull that lever. Can't help but notice that the sound of rushing water is pretty strong. The current here would probably sweep you away if you were a not-so-strong swimmer. And God forbid you run into hard objects that are in the water, or maybe something that lives within the water. But as you get to this bridge, see? A little hit my head on the branch.
Oh, this is... I looked down here just before we skedaddle any further, just to have a peep visually. It look like there's... What's at the end of this track? There's like a new line that's been opened up?
It opens out a little bit more into a slightly more open area, covered in piles of rocks, and... Let's see... 1 second. Fuck, wrong tool. Hold on. Here it is. Where the frick are these rats?
I'm on the tracks heading west.
Oh, here. No, that's another diamond quartz depleted
Okay.
deposit.
Just like a little... Okay, I'll meet
Yeah.
up with the group. I'll hold the rear, actually.
How rickety does the bridge look?
Let's run your information through your brain. Intellectual.
Intellectual over here.
I'm somewhat of an intellectual.
That's gonna be 30-20, a Susio 20.
Is that what
Very,
that is? That what
very
20
bad.
is? In
Yeah. No,
A
no.
Susio?
Susio.
Susio is...
dirty.
Yeah.
In deep speech.
Yeah, that's what it means in deep speech.
Je ne sais quoi in French.
You surmise that it is not quite going to just collapse underfoot, dwarven architecture and all that, but it is quite old. Actually, it's not really that old.
But does it look like if, let's say, me and Krios, because we're probably the heaviest right now, go on it, would it, like, fall?
No.
No?
Not reasonably. It could probably actually hold a dwarf miner with at least, like, one mostly filled minecart.
Check your traps.
Is there like a little rat ready to like
Check your
gnaw the end of it? Like the...
I fart.
21 total.
That's busted.
It's bussin'.
It's bussin'?
Very
Yeah,
busted,
thanks, kid.
yes. Yeah.
With a 20 Juan, everything's in the clear, Captain Sparrow. Jack Sparrow.
I give
That's-
the
that's-
updated
that's from the
information
movie.
to everybody.
We named the monkey Jack.
Oh!
Walk across.
Yeah, you go first. Yeah.
Well,
Then me
there's
and
like a little
Krios go.
fishing point down there.
I was gonna ask, is that actually down there, DM, or is that just part of the map?
Yeah,
a
so that,
raft?
yeah, so that if someone falls in, you can fetch them.
Fish. You can fish forever.
Oh my god, how much those 200 spiders weigh?
Not that heavy, honestly.
200 spiders.
It's actually the
Bridge
reverse
just
weight
collapses.
bridge.
Probably the heaviest.
The bigliest. It's actually still got the weight of... Oh, shit.
That ass is huge. It's huge.
Is this travelable?
It's a rock,
Huge ass.
Is it dead end?
so it's you're hitting a wall.
Oh, okay.
Keep going, Dave. Keep going. Don't listen to him.
Just putting boundaries up.
Once we cross,
These
the
walls can't
bridge,
hold me.
I'm spider.
What do
I
we
can
see?
break these cups. You can't break those cups.
As you cross the bridge, there is something that you hear coming from Zawata. Almost as if there was a sudden surge of water, and then suddenly it stops. Like someone just turned the hose off, and it changes this chamber from being flooded with the sound of rushing water to be almost deathly silent. And we're going to stop there for today.